Right. Hello, and welcome back to Dudes.
Oh,
Wait, what is
Dice?
it is. Let me read the WhatsApp.
Dungeons is the
Dice,
first.
and Dudes.
Yeah.
Yeah, line, Dungeons, Dice, and
Lines,
Dudes.
Dice, and Dudes.
Yeah.
Hey,
Do you wanna
third
do a-
episode.
You're doing great.
Do you want to do a retake?
No, fuck that.
Okay.
Scene
One and done.
Wow.
We'll do it live.
Si, when you're editing this, I apologise for your ears because they are going to bleed. I think that
That's a minus
Um,
4 decibels.
yeah, welcome. This is technically session 21, but this is session 3, episode
Of the
3.
important sessions.
Of the main arc. Yeah, all that stuff that came before that. Oh, it's just fucking about,
just
innit?
filler.
That was the
Yeah.
fluff.
Yeah. Right. So we're
Matt,
going
if
to
you're
be
watching, we appreciate your time.
Yeah, we do miss your justice
Yeah.
and your
Yeah,
ways.
we've gone off the rails as a group. Really.
It's true,
Yeah.
we're now basically just a bunch of bandits.
You're all a bunch of arseholes, which I feel like is how most D&D groups end up.
It's
Living
very
my
difficult.
life fantasy, yeah.
I mean, hey, in our other campaign that we're doing, I'm finding it really hard to be a nice person. It's difficult.
You get shit on for being a nice person.
Yeah,
you
Yep.
really do.
I got shat on for being a bad person, and I'm being shit on for being a nice
I
person.
still think I'd prefer it if you were Nephros.
No.
Yeah.
Bring him back.
I mean, nothing's to say that you're not, anyway. So.
This is true. This is true. So we're doing Instagram.
Yeah.
This is for like social media stuff. So we're going to be doing Instagram. We're going to be doing
The
tweets. Yeah.
Twitters.
We have a Reddit account set up. We'll have a community set up very soon once kind of things get rolling.
Yeah.
Maybe by the time this is this, that'll all be a thing. In which case, great.
Thanks for
Fizzing.
Thanks for being there.
following. I can't remember. What do you do on Reddit?
You read stuff.
No, I mean, do you follow stuff? You subscribe?
Subscribe
Yeah,
to
that's
the
it.
communities, yeah.
We aren't that old.
Yeah.
We have to use the internet.
Yeah. I definitely don't spend most of my day on Reddit.
So that'd be the main
Link
social
in bio.
media stuff. Yeah, there'll be links in the description below. But this is going out onto iTunes, so I don't know how that works.
I think you
Like
can have
for
like
podcasts and stuff.
in the main.
Yeah, you can have like a blurb, I think,
Ah,
or description.
yeah.
Blurb.
It's
There
a
you
great
go.
word, blurb.
Blurb.
What about Spotify?
It's very onomatopoeic.
I don't know about Spotify. I'd leave that up to our distribution experts. Say,
Me? Sure.
Don't know what it is, but we're doing
We'll
it.
do them all.
we haven't signed
SoundCloud
exclusivity
as
yet.
well.
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Podcast One.
Oh yeah.
All of them. Patreon.
Cool. Well, I don't think there's anything else we need to address as of yet. We'll still figure out. Like once we've done a few of these, they've actually like come out. Then we'll start doing the little like background stuff because we need to wait on your friend.
Oh,
for...
we're gonna message her tomorrow and be like, "Yo, what's up?"
Yeah, we'll be getting some character art that will go along with it, just so people get a bit more of an idea of what everybody thinks they look like or hopes they look like. Anyway, let's dive into this because we're already running a little bit late because I had to draw maps and shit. So I apologise. Anyway, in the last session, the group had not long arrived in Runner's End, an excavation site of sorts underneath a massive series of interconnected white columns. Looking around the top layer for their contact, to no avail, the group began to descend into this almost like Wild West style kind of chasm with no discernible lore of any description. The group pressed the owner of a very ramshackled bar / inn / gathering place for information regarding this place and their quarry. With a few tidbits from various people around thrown their way and looking around the area, the group could see that this was more of a place of kind of you show up, you do your dig, you keep to yourself, happy days. And people for the most part just try and make their own luck by digging for supposed riches, kind of essence of magic from the the old days. After an evening's rest, to varying degrees of success, with Frederick essentially arguing with his god, and Ulrich not quite feeling himself after having yet another dream
I wonder why.
of his tribe. The group managed to get a lead on where Noe may be, and proceeded down to the lower levels of this chasm. On your way down, not exactly being subtle, the group were met with looks of suspicion from various excavators and miners. Though these miners became fewer and further between as you got deeper into this chasm, with only a small group of adventurers, miners, whatever you want to call them, about 30-40 feet up from the very base of this chasm, in which you found Noe. The gentleman who had been waiting for you for around about a week or so.
Sorry about that.
Made introductions with yourselves, and led you all into a small crevice that was quite tight, but led into the actual wall at the base of this hole. This led into a small kind of chamber, which on the opposite side of where you entered had a door with various languages written on it and several locks. Through some spells from Quinn and your knowledge as a group, you came to understand a sequence of which these locks had to be opened, but after a couple of fumbles, it's let loose a couple of black puddings that oozed out of...
Is that legit their name?
That is legit their name.
Damn.
They
Trying.
eked out of the wall and a fight ensued, and partway through this, a bullet, sensing the vibrations and chancing a quick snack, erupted from the ground and decided to take part in this little scuffle. However, due to some unfortunate rolls, this led to Quinn going down, though the team did manage to overcome the fight and bring you back, though this did lead to a reveal to the group.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone saw it, right?
Yeah, you kind of
I
like...
came out and made a...
Oh
You don't hide anything.
yeah.
That's not
Nope.
Finishing off the locks on the door, it opened ever so slightly with like a kind of a tremble, and the group were just about to start entering. And that's where we pick up.
No one is with us, right?
Noe is still with you.
No way.
Is he looking alright?
I'll find out for you.
Are we going in then? Is that what we're doing?
I mean, we probably should, but shouldn't we? I mean, how are you all feeling? You kind of got fucked up there, you know. I'm a bit worried about you,
I'm feeling...
as you are my kin, you know.
Thank you. Rather weary.
You do look a bit peaky.
Uh-huh.
Yes, I feel as though I don't have enough of a healing factor to go around if we were to carry on.
We'd want to learn from our mistakes from last time and not fucking die.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. You know, the best
No way. Based on what you know about what we're looking for, can we wait before we go in? Is it? You know, you've been waiting a week, so a few more hours might not be a.
Or, do you have anything that will make us a bit less peaky?
I have some spells, but even I have my limits.
We should...
so cryptic.
We should...
Short rest, at least.
I would like a little rest, yes, but we should spare our resources, I believe, and not ask people to expend them until they're absolutely necessary.
Yes, sir.
What I know, this could be a long journey.
Well, I feel totally underprepared, but hello.
Well, let's.
These miners would not have had potions of magical origin, I would assume. So, I mean, we might have all been to a big city before, so perhaps then we could have been more prepared. But the last couple of days or so, I wouldn't feel any bad about it.
I see that.
I mean, you perhaps should feel bad about it, but
It's kind of what
Frederick.
it is kind of what you do, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes, but to quote our new acquaintance here, even I have my limits.
The worst limits are those you set upon yourself.
Well, we are at an opportune moment right now to take our time before proceeding, and then somewhere down the line, perhaps I could be as useful as you see fit, Quinn.
I look forward to it.
They're arguing again.
Sensing a bit of tension in the room.
They always do it.
Shall I do something stupid, make it everything alright again?
Whatever it is, be quiet.
And he like goes down to pull down his.
No?
No.
Right, okay.
So we're gonna rest, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're resting in the area where you were
Yeah.
before
If
you
it's,
head into
if
this.
it's yeah. safe to do so.
As long as it's not the door's gonna close again. I'm gonna have
Does it
to
look
let more
good
black
point,
money
yeah.
go.
It doesn't appear to be closing at the moment, though it is just like from this side, it's everything that you saw previously, and there's just like a little bit of mist trickling out from where it opened. Not a heavy flow.
Not a heavy flow.
Could we maybe perhaps we put something in the door just in case it decides to close as we wait to wedge it open. Maybe that new weapon of yours.
No, I'll put my axe in there. I'll keep my weapon by my side if that's alright.
There was a giant bullet corpse.
Oh, yeah.
Good.
I'll manoeuvre that. Manoeuvre? That's a big word for me.
Perhaps
I'll move that in the
knock
way.
some sense into you, my dear.
How big is this corpse?
Like a good, from tip to tail, probably about 10 feet and about like 5 feet wide.
Do you want a hand with that? Or are you?
I'll be okay because
You got this?
yeah, I'm classed as a large creature when I move shit.
Oh, nice. He's a large boy.
Just make a strength check.
15.
Easily enough. Like you do still have to kind of pull a bit of heft into it because it is quite a substantial creature.
Yeah.
But you kind of wedge its kind of narrowed face into the doorway so that if it does close, hey, at the very least it crushes the rest of this thing's skull.
Cool.
Nice.
Nice.
Love that.
Cool.
Otherwise, I spent some time with my books.
Okay. So short rest for everybody.
Yeah.
Okay, so feel free to expend some hit dice if you want.
Yeah.
Anybody that gets spells back on a short rest, you get those back.
Sorry, there's going to be a lot of sound of dice right now.
Dicey, dicey, dice.
That's the game, so I'm not going to apologise. Take it back.
Three's a good shot.
You get to pick. You can do one and then do another one and then do another one. You don't have to decide.
Okay, cool.
Front
Let's
up.
do 2. Then oh yeah, definitely 3.
Right.
18 hit points back.
Okay.
Actually, I'll do one more. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Beautiful.
Another 10.
That's a beautiful Norfolk Kerry bronze.
Oh, I'm still. I don't want to spaff all my die, so it's
Spaff,
middling
spaff.
right now.
Yeah, I'm not full strength, I'm alright.
Frederick kind of keeps an eye on Quinn this whole time, noticing that he was the one who was most hurt during battle, among other reasons.
I spend half the time I spend patching up my wounds. The other half I spent with my books and scrolls.
Sabine's going to try and talk to you.
Oh.
Okay.
She's going to come over to you whilst you're reading and just be like,
Hey, big boy.
hey, big boy. No.
Oh my god, you're so big and
Oh my
strong.
god. Now I understand why you spoke to me first when you saw our group.
Mm.
Is that why?
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Why didn't you, why are you being weird and not showing who you are? It's just a bit weird. I mean, we all do it, right? But,
I have a coloured past, and its experience has shown me it behooves me to sometimes conceal my true identity. However, the gate is open now, and I feel there's no need to do that any longer with yourself or the rest of the group.
You're around good company, huh?
I certainly hope so.
They seem to accept me for who I am, but if they didn't, I don't give a shit, so,
Yeah, perhaps I could learn some of that.
No, you're
from
really
you.
smart. You can learn from me. Come on. You.
There are many ways that you can be intelligent. True intelligence is knowing what you don't know, and I appreciate that there's still much to learn.
Okay, alright.
Well,
Suppose
you've
probably.
lost me, but yeah. It's nice to see another person of my kin on the road.
Mm. Likewise.
I'll leave you with your books. Enjoy.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, that cute. Very nice.
Sweet.
Frederick once again peers into the bag of holding, hoping no one notices him, and just places a hand on the orb to make sure it's still there before releasing it back from the bag.
Still there.
No rhyme or reason to it, just it's comforting.
Yeah.
It's just a nice thing to have, alright? Shut up.
Oh, you put your hands down your pants. Have a feel.
Yeah, everyone
Yeah,
noticed
yeah.
him putting his
Yeah.
hand in the bag. It's like, oh, I meant to put him in my pants.
Yeah. I'm in public. Sure.
Ulrich is gonna get his new sword out, or is it mace out, and prop it next to his great axe, and be like, "There you go, chaps. Now you can have a look at old Natter while I just have a little relax. Don't feel lonely. You got each other. You know how it is. Be nice to one each other. I know that mace and axe are a bit of different sides of each coin, all that kind of stuff. But the important thing is you both kill people. Now find your common ground and work from that." And one is up.
I love that. There's this scenario where the one that actually can talk is like, he's fucking loony. He thinks he's
My
got...
God,
Yeah.
he's an idiot.
Yeah.
You're not wrong. He is an idiot.
Are you leaving them somewhere, are you?
Well, I'll be next to them.
Okay, and not like in a different room somewhere, yeah.
Yeah, I'll be able to see if you try and do any funny business.
Why would you even begin to assume such a thing?
I know.
If this ever comes up, let me know if you're ever wandering more than 5 feet away from it.
I'd say I have wandered 5 feet away from
Okay,
it.
when you try to do that, could I just get you to roll a charisma saving throw for me?
SpaghettiOs.
A natural 20.
Yeet.
Okay. You feel a compulsion to stay with your weapon.
Okay.
Kind of will yourself forwards and you keep walking.
Well, I was gonna do like
I know.
a pacing round kind of thing.
Mhm.
So I will probably go in and out of the 5 feet a few times.
Yeah.
But then just wander off that.
Mhm.
It feels very weird.
He is indeed with it.
I'll wait until I have my long rest is over, and then I've got something. Short rest, sorry. I have something to do.
Mhm.
Okay. While you're pacing around, I catch you and say, I'd like to peruse, look at your weapons, if I may. Spend a bit of time with them, as you're so friendly with them. It's only it seems fit to. I've had to show my true self with you. It seems fit to kind of continue to build those bridges.
Well,
You can come along. It's fine. It's
well, I'm only concerned for you, really. The axe is very nice and quite thoughtful, but the mace, he seems a bit, what can I say? Well, he's a bit on the side of a bit cuntish, so like, maybe I'll have a word with him first to make sure that's alright. But yeah, have at it with the axe. In fact, yeah, you go on with the axe now, I'll have a chat with him.
alright.
I'll have a chat with the mace now and see how he feels about that.
Okay, I go over to the axe, and although I haven't cast Identify on it, presumably as soon as I touch it, I can pretty much tell it's not anything.
You are getting no magical aura
Okay.
from it.
It
It looks pretty dope though, because it has a spine like attached to the actual handle itself, so it
Okay.
looks metal as fuck.
Okay,
It's not
I
magical.
daintily touch it like dink on the top. I don't want to touch any of the gross bits or anything like that. And I make I'm like, looks like I'm humming along in my head as I'm touching it.
Or wander over to the mace and pick it up.
Like, oi, wake up!
Oh, what the fuck do you want? Are we killing something or what?
No, nothing like that. Well, in a bit, yeah. Just so you know. Probably, I don't know. We're in a dark, deep cave. I'm sure there's some shit gonna go down. Anyway, my friend here wants to have a chat with you. I don't know why, but he's been rather nice to me, and I feel like I should do him a favour and let him talk to you. But I knew that you know, he kind of a touchy man. So, sorry, not man, mace. So I figured I should ask you first out of respect.
Do you intend on letting him use me?
Well, no, you're mine.
Make a persuasion check.
Okay. What is that? Okay. That's a 10.
Nah, I don't trust him. He seems shifty.
As I'm there, like,
Look about him. Look, you and me.
Yeah.
We've got something special going on here. I can feel it deep inside of me, and that's pretty deep.
Oh.
Been there.
You don't want to hand me over to anybody else, because if anybody else gets a hold of me, they're going to want to take me away from you.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and think of it this way, he's trying to put you in your place. You gonna fucking let him do that to you?
Oh, I didn't know that would be the case. I thought, you
Hey,
just...
I'm a pretty powerful weapon, I'm pretty, I've lived a while. You don't get to be as old as a pit fiend as me. You just hear like slight echoes. This is all in your head.
Right, well, I didn't know. Well, thanks for telling me. If I'd have handed him over, he could have taken away from me. I mean, that would have been terrible.
He's a magic person. He could have just backed the fuck out of it.
That's true.
There
I
you
don't
go.
want that. Alright, I'm going to keep an eye on him.
That's right.
That's shifty work, that could be,
Yeah, if he ever steps to you again, just fucking nut the bastard.
Alright,
There you
I'll
go.
take that advice in good grace.
Sure.
Well, good talking with you always.
Yeah.
Put me that down now.
Pops it back down.
I say, so I'd just like to have a little look over the.
I'm really sorry, but my matey said that you can't chat. He's just doesn't like new people. He's a bit concerned about being touched by anybody else but me. And I'm a bit concerned about it as well, because, it being magical, you might get the wrong idea, and that could be dreadfully painful for you.
Duly noted. Each to their own, of course. far be it from me to stand between a man and his vehicle of mayhem.
I mean, don't get me wrong. If it wasn't like its own sentient being of a man or mace, whatever you want to call it, I'd happily let you look at it. But you know, it's got its own thoughts and feelings, and if it didn't want to torture, then who am I to defy that?
I know, of course, you do everything it says. That's fine.
Well, no.
And then I turn around and leave. We're playing a game now.
Ulrich doesn't really understand that you were just sarky towards him, so he's like,
Okay.
See ya.
Bye.
I shall have my time.
oh dear, this is getting so badly.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so excited.
Just want to live chat.
Cool. So, preparing to press on. Okay.
I do cast a disguise self just to get rid of the
little-
wounds.
The little burn.
Yeah, I'd rather look as pristine as I can. So I'm still a tiefling. I just don't want to look gross and bloodied.
Yeah. Fair enough. Cool. So you gather yourselves, and Noe kind of gestures towards you to kind of move the big dead corpse out of everybody's way.
Yeah, soz, and I will yeet it out the way.
So kind of grabbing it by its tail and just kind of dragging it backwards. And the door doesn't seem to try and shut. So that seems to just remain open. And does anybody want to take a point?
I don't.
Very
mind.
Yeah.
You'll have Noe to back whoever it is that
Cool.
that goes forwards.
Yeah, alright. Yeah. Before I do that, I'm gonna cast use invisibility on myself.
Oh.
And just be like, I'm gonna go ahead. I'll go ahead and I'll, check for stuff. If you hear a shout, it's probably me, so,
Okay. How far ahead are you going to be going?
I don't know, like 20 feet, maybe?
Okay.
Not like masses, but like enough to just check the shit and then guide the crew them through.
So you kind of scoot around the edge of this door. It's opened up about 3-4 feet wide. So it's enough for you to kind of get through, but it's not kind of pushed all the way open. And as you step through, the temperature does drop a little bit. It's noticeably colder, but it's not freezing cold. And as you do, it is pitch black. Can't see anything.
Fantastic.
Other than the slight bit of light from like a campfire that you may have had from your short rest. And that's about it.
Well, shit. So I can't see a thing.
Nope. You've got your dark vision, so it's difficult for you to make out any sort of details, and if you want to try and perceive anything, it's with disadvantage.
Let's give it a whirl. See what I see.
Cool. Yeah.
That's a nat 1.
It unfortunately, having just transitioned from light straight into just pitch black, your eyes are having a hard time adjusting, and you can't. It's just you might as well be blind at the moment.
Don't we have torches?
I mean, if you want to light one up.
Okay. Well, what I'll do instead, can I?
I mean, do it. If you want
Yeah, like if I'll
Oh, sorry, everybody.
I'll light a torch, and then I'll have a look around.
Mm-hmm. So with Sabine being about 20 feet ahead, as you guys all kind of slowly fill the space just behind this door, you light up a torch, and as you do, obviously you do not see Sabine, but what you do see is immaculately carved stone on either side of you. rather simple designs, like a couple of etchings just to kind of give it a little bit more detail. There is a carpet that seems to lead the way partially. Like it's probably about maybe 10 feet wide, and it covers from like 8 feet of it. Ceiling is probably about 12 feet. So it's not massive by any means, but it is just very odd that you've just gone from like a jagged rock cavern to just smooth stone.
Is there anything kind of like around that's like statuesque or like a...
Make a perception check.
Yeah. Basically what I want to do is cast light, but I need to cast it on something.
I mean, you could cast it on like a weapon
Like
or
a
something
sword.
like that. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'll just cast it on my mace.
Cool. Yeah. So what's the range for that?
20.
20 feet.
Yeah, 20 foot radius.
Cool. So as you cast that.
Sorry, 20 foot of bright, 20
and
foot
20
radius,
feet
and
of-
then 20 feet of dim.
Yeah.
So I'd imagine that's probably the same as anyone with dark vision.
Pretty much, yeah. So as you cast that, you get the same. I mean, the light shifts from like a kind of an orangey yellow color to a more just pure luminescent white, and again, just kind of fills the space around you. But that's still about it. It kind of goes out a little bit. You don't see an end. The walls just keep going.
Okay.
But
From where I am now, there's light being cast. Can I be at least ahead enough to like minesweep / check for traps?
so you're at the edge of the bright light. So you get like 20 feet of dim light, which because you've got dark vision, classes just regular sight. If you're specifically looking for traps, it'd be
Yeah, just as we
investigation.
progress forwards, just like looking out for anything that could fuck over the team.
Sure.
Which I'll just straight roll.
Investigation, yeah, straight roll.
Did you say there were markings on the wall as well?
Just like carvings, like different parts of the stone, just kind of like bits that have been marked in every now and again, like more just out of like an architectural choice.
So
as
it's like a
opposed to,
design
any
more
meaning.
than a glyph. Okay, cool.
19 for investigation.
19. From what you can see and kind of looking around, there is a carpet on the floor, and as you kind of like look at it, inspect it, if you kind of brush it a little bit, there's like a thick layer of dust. But as you do, the carpet itself is quite nice. It's actually fairly, this would sell for a decent amount back up top. The walls themselves, again, as I say, not super intricate. They look like they've been made more for kind of function as opposed to like being interesting to look at. But no traps that you can see.
No trap queens.
Cool.
I'll just stay at that kind of radius of like dim light, just to keep checking out and kind of recceing, as it were.
Cool.
Noe is on board with like why we're here and stuff, right? I think we spoke to him about the vestiges and that kind of stuff, didn't we?
Well, yeah. So from what you spoke about before, Noe is he's just here doing a job, and you guys were sent to back him up, just because.
But he knows about the vestiges, did we? Or is that just between these guys and Edwin?
Well, I mean, he mentioned what it was.
Okay.
You don't know how much he knows, whether or not that's his own personal knowledge, or if that's just something that Edwin's passed on.
No, that's fine. He knows that term.
Yeah.
If I start talking to him about it, he's not going to be like, whoa!
This is what we're here for?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I want to kill you guys, because I want to... no, I just wanted to catch his ear as we were walking forward, and you've cast light now, and we can see all the furnishings, and I just want to say, would this be where now we've come into somewhere which is clearly... man-made. Is this where you would assume these items? We would find such an item.
I believe so. From the information that Edwin gave me, and from what I've been able to find out myself, this does indeed appear to be the place that I've been privy to.
Excellent. We are on the right track then.
I just not shout, but like audibly, just from the front, just go. How much further in do you reckon we need to go to find what we're looking for?
That I don't know. I was told to seek this place and that there may be a door that we would need to get through. Other than that, tales of this place are few and far between. Who have made this construct didn't want too many people to find it.
Fair enough. I'll just keep, like, assuming we're just still moving along this corridor, like, at a steady-ish pace.
Ulrich from behind just shouts, like, not shouts, kind of loudly.
Oi!
Dickheads!
No head!
Loudly says the no way.
Well, what do you know about this place? Because we don't know very much at all. I assume you know a bit more than we do.
I know that supposedly someone of great power constructed this area as a way to hide one of the vestiges. This place being of some import to historians and magic users, it makes sense that it would be here, but that's as much as I know.
Do you not know what it's called or anything?
No, I don't actually know what it is that we're looking for. I just know that it'll stand out if we find it.
What? Well, I'll just keep being myself then. And not have a clue what the fuck is going on.
Indeed.
What do you mean by that?
Just mean that we're all in the same boat.
Are we in a boat right now? Is it a boat building? Is that...
He walks away.
Let's press forward, I suppose.
So you
Yeah.
keep pressing forward for about 100 feet of just solid tunnel, no deviation. It just seems to be pretty much a straight shot until, as you are up at the front, Sabine, you do start to notice a very faint glow from ahead. There does seem to be a square, that looks to be an exit, but yeah, it's just a very faint glow.
Is it like this glowing, like it's like a shape you're saying? Does it seem like to be like the entrance way or like a...
Yeah, it appears to be like a doorway that leads out into another area.
Okay. I just like whisper that back to the group, like, be on your guard. There is something coming up.
Ulrich will get out the mace as you say that. And be ready to fuck on some motherfuckers.
Yeah, already my cantrip to cast if something comes out of the darkness somewhere. Something I'm not expecting.
Cool.
Yeah.
So,
Spine's got a crossbow ready.
so you keep going. Everybody kind of guards themselves. You see Noe pull out a few like darts in between his fingers.
Can I roll like another perception check now? Like to see if I can hear anything coming
Yeah,
with this?
sure.
Frederick, let's maybe we should stand back to back.
23.
23.
As
Okay.
we proceed forward.
To keep our wits about us.
Which position would you prefer?
Fuck's sake.
Hang on, let me think for a second.
So with the 23, nothing immediately catches your eye. Immediately in front of you, you can see slight bits of like design, maybe, on a kind of a wall away from you. You're probably about 50 feet away from this, and there's almost like a very low hum that seems to be in time with this glow. It kind of pulses just every now and again.
Oh fuck. Okay.
Have any of us seen this thing yet?
Or heard it, I guess.
Or heard it or anything? Or smelt it?
I mean, what's everybody's passive perception?
Garbage.
Yes.
13.
17.
Uh,
I'm facing Backwards.
Okay, so no, the rest of you don't, because he's like 20 feet, she's 20 feet ahead, and even they're about 50 feet away from this.
So
So it's quite a ways away from the rest of you.
I'm gonna relay that information, which is I can hear like a low-level humming sound up ahead. Some quite ornate design. That's all I'm getting.
What's the hum like? Is it like humanoid humming or more of like a mechanical like buzz?
It's more like a...
like it's kind of coming round and round.
Hard to tell.
I'm just like, it's like a... And then I realise I'm invisible, so you can't see the motion I'm doing. I'm like, I don't know.
Alright, well,
Just keep
I'll
going
see if I
forwards.
can hear it then. And he tries to listen for it.
Make a perception check. With do you still... No, you
Yeah.
don't have disadvantage.
No, on skill checks I still do.
Oh,
So
right,
I'm
okay.
On
It's just
exhausted
on attack
level
rolls, so you're fine.
2 now,
Death, eh?
yeah.
Smell eyes, can you?
10.
10. Unfortunately, because the light spell is kind of right in your peripheral, it's kind of blinding you from like being able to see anything down that way anyway. And yeah,
I'm trying to listen, not
I
trying
mean,
to see it.
yeah. So that's what you see, and you can't really hear anything coming from that far away.
Okay.
Based on the fact that there's light being emitted from that direction, Sabine's going to push a little bit further forwards than the dim light to try and get an eyeball on what it is.
Yeah, sure. Just because you were trying to make an active perception check, you also realise you can't smell anything either. Huh.
He's got COVID.
Interesting. I can't smell.
Can't taste anything.
He will exclaim like,
Does it smell like anything in here?
Up ahead, so... Oh.
I'd say that to everybody.
I can none of us smell anything now then.
No, I mean, the rest of you can probably smell like just
Each other.
old stagnant
Yeah. Okay.
air. Yeah.
Do I smell anything being further ahead?
No, just still kind of the same stagnant air. It's probably been a while since this place has been like traversed.
Mm.
So who doesn't smell anything? Sorry.
I can't smell anything.
Okay, and you're with us, right? Oh, maybe you're just
It's because he's dead.
slash died.
Yeah.
Slash is dying. Yeah.
Maybe I need to get my nose checked out or something.
He then sniffers his armpits.
Usually I smell great, but I can't smell anything.
I'm
Let's
way
press on.
Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked. By
That's okay.
Certainly alarming.
We'll look into that later on. But otherwise,
Yeah, so I'll before I dash ahead, not dash, like go ahead, I'll just be like, hold up here for a moment, and then I'm just gonna go ahead to where the light is coming from.
Cool. So you move forward ahead of the group. At this point now, probably about a good 70 feet away from them. And as you enter, kind of exit through this entryway, Cautiously, yeah. Make a stealth check.
Okay. Stealth, you say? 26.
26. So kind of creeping in, kind of taking your time to kind of look around the corners. As you enter, there's a solid wall ahead of in front of you, about 5 feet. Goes up about 10, 12 feet up. And then there's a pathway down your right side, pathway down your left side. And as you kind of look up to see where that light is coming from, there's like this almost like a kind of like a bowl in the ceiling of this kind of area that you're in, that just has these little kind of holes in it, and that's what's kind of emanating this light.
have we lost sight of?
Invisible, so.
Oh,
Yeah.
a long time ago. It's a yes.
In this space, now that I'm like much closer to it, can I like see if there's any like buttons or traps or again kind of minesweepering ahead for the team?
Yeah, if you're doing that, then that would be investigation.
Cool.
I'm really catching up at this point then.
That is 24.
I don't know. Did you tell the group to hold fire?
Yeah.
Oh, we did.
Yeah,
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 sorry,
yeah.
I remember. Yeah.
What was that, sorry?
24.
24. Okay, so with that, the designs on the wall are actually just vines. And you kind of realise that where you were walking on solid stone, it's now transitioned to like a kind of a soft earth. That just kind of seems to spread out along the floor. And yeah, that's like all the details that you get from where you are. Like again, although there is that slight glow, pretty much anything that's directly next to a wall is like covered in like pitch black.
Okay. Alright, yeah. I'll just like go out of there a bit and just call the group up and go, yeah, it seems cool.
Mm-hmm.
So
Alright.
Cool.
Moving. Have a go next time.
safety self.
Cool. So you keep pressing forwards, and eventually, you guys, because of your proximity to it, you do start to see the glow that Sabine had mentioned, and you start approaching this doorway. As you do, the glow starts to get a little bit brighter.
I'm assuming that's not a good thing.
Does it look like a brazier?
Make a perception check.
Top tips. Natural 20. Plus 0.
As everybody's kind of slowly approaching, you take a second just to kind of really focus in on it. And as you do, the holes themselves don't appear to be perfect. They're kind of odd shapes and kind of different kind of sizes, and there's like a randomness to it. And as you're kind of really honing in on it, you feel like every now and again you can just see little bits of movement within it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, are we now where Sabine was in terms of we can see the corridors?
You're probably just maybe about 5 feet before you get to the actual exit itself.
Okay.
So you can just kind of like, you're kind of like bending over a little bit, looking up at it.
Okay, I call out to Sabine and say, keep your eye on the light source. There could be something. I've taken a look and
She's currently like stood underneath it, so she's like steps.
Oh, so this is not underneath. Like this is like quite a few feet away from you, and like up and out.
Right, got you.
Yeah.
yes, that goes for everyone actually. Keep an eye on that. I don't trust
You
it.
think we should like smash it or something?
No,
Get out of the way.
I definitely wouldn't.
No,
advise
let's
You sure?
let's be benign for the time being, and
One more time.
let's not smash things
Okay.
for the time being.
Okay. I'll trust you
Good. Thank you.
this time.
But let's all just be very aware of this light source.
Alright.
So none of us are directly under it or anything.
No.
Okay.
But as the rest of the group has approached, it started to. Didn't do that when you came in.
Oh.
Wait. Oh.
Would I have seen it get brighter as we got in there?
As you
Yeah.
guys were approaching, you could. It's noticeable that it starts to.
Okay, I say in that case, everybody, don't move. I take a few steps back and see if it dims.
Does not appear so.
It stays
It
illuminated.
seems. It's not. As you've all stayed still,
Mhm.
it's remained the same kind of pulse,
Okay.
but it didn't slow down when you removed yourself.
Okay. See the corridor left and right now, or if I go further in?
If you go further in, then yeah, you can see the left and the right.
Okay.
Does it get worse?
Okay. I go to the right a little bit. Does anything happen? I go to the left a little bit. Does anything happen?
No.
Okay. I return to the group and just say,
What?
keep an eye, but otherwise, I think we can move on.
What about if I do this?
And Ulrich jumps up and down.
Make an athletics check for me.
The scientific method. Yes.
I see I'm quite a man of science myself.
I am a student.
Oh. 10.
10. You kind of, and as you come back down, you don't make a tremendous amount of noise. You get a good couple of feet off the floor, but nothing seems to change.
It's not activated by sound, I guess. Then.
So otherwise,
So we've got left and a right part.
Point of order: you were making no sound when you came in, but you guys weren't stealthing. But it was only as you got closer that it actually.
Can I? Because are you all in the room now with it?
Well, you two are in this
space,
area.
yeah.
You two are still about 5 feet, 10 feet back.
I just. Can I, using the stealth roll I had, can I leave and come back into that space and go back to these and just be like, try and be stealthy?
Yeah, you haven't done anything to break your stealth, so yeah, that'll be fine.
I'll go back to them, try and like whisper to them. It will be weird because I'm invisible. I was back. Bang!
yeah.
My fucking nose!
Big sting.
Yeah, just when you go forwards, just try and be quiet, stealthy.
Yes.
All right. You
I know.
have seen me, right?
Yeah, I know, but just, humor me.
Okay, I'll try and be stealthy.
Cool. Okay.
I need to also pee.
So you all
It's not stealthy at all.
continue to push in. Okay, once.
Oh, sorry. Did you already order?
Yes.
Okay. Forgot about booking.
Yikes.
Doghouse.
As you all continue to push in, once you're all inside, you, having trained your eye on it,
Yeah.
start to see these little, almost like fireflies,
Okay.
start to come out.
They look
Yes.
like. Are they just kind of outside of it, or they?
They're slowly
You won't
kind
believe
of
your
creeping
eyes.
out, and they slowly start to seem to be floating towards you.
I hate flies and bees and shit.
Shit.
Thank God I'm invisible. Fuck all of you.
I mean,
About
I could also be invisible, and I'm super tempted right now.
about 50 feet away. Slowly
Okay.
coming.
Can we back out without passing them, or getting closer to them? Back to where
If you want to go out
the
the way you came
literally just
in,
walked in, yeah.
yeah. It's only as you guys have all kind of entered this little kind of corridor that it seems to be in,
Okay.
has this weird like hive type thing actually started to react.
Mhm. Okay. I say everyone out. Everyone back.
So he's
Okay.
gonna
Retreat.
hang fire just to see.
Yeah.
Okay, so
you
the
can-
rest of you
I
will
don't even know if
start
you
to
come back or not, so
Yeah,
fine.
yeah.
you all start bundling back out of
Yeah.
the room. As you do, the kind of flies stay still for a second and start to retreat back to their
Okay.
hive.
Okay.
Make a perception check for me.
Yes.
There is something. Woo!
24 in total.
24. As everybody starts like kind of running back in, and these like flies, they're still like 45 feet away from you. They slowly start to retreat backwards. You kind of look to the left, and you just see a dart of movement. Just out of the peripheral.
What? Do I get like a distance on it from me? Like.
So from you, it's okay. This is going to get interesting. I'm going to have to get the map out.
I need to also pop to the gents. That's a good
Yeah.
time for myself.
Okay.
And we're back in the game.
No, don't. You're an ass. It's
Fucking
literally,
ass.
it's literally like just nothing, and then boom, whiteness. Cool. So yeah, so you guys have exited the room. You're probably about this far back to notice a difference. And you were there, and yeah, just out of your here, you just saw something dart off
Towards the group or
away.
away? Okay.
No way.
No way.
No way. No, no way.
So I'll again. I'm riding on that 26 stealth. If you want me to re-roll, that's fine.
Well, luckily because you're invisible,
There's no.
yeah, you still haven't really done anything to bring you out of it.
I'll go back to the group and just like whisper to them. We are not alone in this space. There is something in here moving, not just the weird bees. I don't like bees. And then I'm gonna come back in to here and maybe just push a little bit further forwards. Actually, maybe further towards that direction where it went.
Okay. How close are you getting?
Oh yeah, what's the light source saying? Like, what can I? How far can I see? Because I don't want to stumble into the dark.
There's still the faint glow. There's a little bit of light coming through here from his light spell. So anything probably from this corner out that way, you wouldn't be able to see. And same for probably about here downwards.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just push a bit further that way then, where it went.
To the corner, which would be here.
Yeah.
So you can move here. Still can't really see anything. It seems clear. You can
Oh shit, I had no idea.
make a survival check for me.
Oh man, I had an idea and I've forgotten it. Pissed it away.
Survival, you say?
So,
13.
13. You can see that the dirt has been disturbed, but you can't really tell like size or anything like that.
Okay.
So it wasn't just your mind. There was something
there. Yeah. So we're just going to back herself into the corner then, and just literally just like
into here or into here.
into that corner, yeah.
Cool.
And just be like watching the room.
Cool.
As much as you can see.
Okay. Yeah. So you can kind of see just.
Have you got scissors? You could cut bits out.
yeah, I'm gonna do that.
This guy.
Oh, of course you've got scissors.
I'd use it for the pizza.
Pizza scissors.
They're clean. I washed them. They're on the rack.
I want to
Pizza scissors. coming
Because
to the
if you
rescue.
don't use scissors to cut pizza, you need to.
But if you've
You need
got
to
a
level
pizza
up.
cutter-
Scut,
Yeah. Oh,
rub.
yeah.
No,
you are
if you've
scrub.
got a pizza cutter though,
Nah.
shit's great.
Scissors still
I
better.
do like a good pizza cutter.
In the link below, we'll put a poll. Scissors
That's
or pizza cutter.
That's actually one for the Twitter.
Yeah. For you Twitter heads, you tweeters out there.
Tweeters.
I'm on it. It's
Twitter
happening.
handle. What was the Twitter handle?
Dungeons and _ dudes, I think.
Yeah,
I don't know. You're in charge of that now, mate.
I know, but yeah.
Oh yeah. Also, if I
Sorry.
Oh.
I'm just paper.
I don't care.
flash
All
this in
in
your
recycling.
face, you get a
Dungeons
photo.
_ dudes.
Dungeons and
Follow, like, subscribe.
Yeah. So, yeah. Couldn't fit it all in. Had to do some finagling with a lot of it.
That's what they
Cool.
said.
So yeah, so you can see maybe about that far down, and it's just pitch black.
Okay, cool. I'll just stay there for now.
I remembered my idea.
And follow us on Instagram, Dungeons, Dice, and Dudes. The official account for DDandD podcast, Dungeons, Dice, and Dudes.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh, very
Wow,
good.
nice.
Yeah, that's
That's hot.
not the first time.
That's hot.
Listen to that, put me to sleep.
For all the best content and news about.
Related to this podcast.
And enter DDandD on stamps.com for 10% off.
Hell yeah. And also pins. We'll have those.
Everything. Teak merch.
Tip merch. So much merch. And
Glasses.
So bringing it back to the
Sorry.
suspenseful moment.
Sorry.
I have an in-game idea. I would like to prestidigitate an instantaneous, harmless sensory effect, such as faint musical notes. Like, actually, I don't know where Sabine's gone. So, yeah, but I don't know.
Oh
where
yeah, no,
you've
you
gone.
don't know. Yeah, sorry.
Oh,
Wow.
Take away.
I'm still trying to order mine.
It's Calvin.
the driver.
Yeah.
That's quick. Yeah, that's damn quick. I'll take it.
Damn, that's my tasty bird.
So yeah, prestidigitation.
Let me flip a coin. 0 to 10 is left. 20 to... No, the other bit is right. Okay, left. Then, so this my left. My character's left.
Mhm.
I want to
push forwards a little bit.
yeah,
cast
and
it just
do
here.
some sound. I know it's limited by the spell, but twinkling, some kind of something to see if the lights they go in the direction of the sound.
Okay.
Is my intention.
So
so
you-
thing that's in the room running around.
So you cast that,
Yeah,
and kind of keeping an eye on the thing above.
yeah.
Doesn't seem to react. You, however, about here, see about one set of eyes, 2,
Oh,
3, 4, 5. Just irises that just seem to be reflecting the slight glow from the hive above. They don't do anything, but it's literally it's pitch black, and then it's just like seeing like cat's eyes just all look in your direction.
Because the sound or whatever it is towards my direction. Okay. I just.
I shrug and turn back to the group and go. They don't seem to follow the sound I've made.
I then go back to the group. I'm gonna keep doing these relays and just inform them that if we're not going to be stealthy, then there is something in the room that's going to come straight for us.
These are corridors, right?
Yeah.
And you've seen something to the. Where have you seen this actually?
I explain where
Okay.
I am. So like to your left,
Well.
down.
Shall we try the same experiment on the other side and go from there?
Yeah, and
I got Oreo, I think.
oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
Oh, they come in cute little. I'm at the gym.
She's going to do.
I'm just going to
Nice.
double check that that's your address again.
Yeah.
Cool.
Sweep set of fries I'm showing you.
Still warm.
I also got
It's always a nice change when you get.
P. F, I think.
There's only normal fries in here. Did you order it in?
no,
No.
because I ate Frank and Mac, didn't I?
Oh, we'll see.
So side break.
And then there's a burger in here and then other things.
I got beef.
Place I was about to press order from literally just closed.
Stunning.
No, I did not. I decided against it in the end. No, you're right. No, I'm right. We're all right.
We're all alt right. Wait.
Whoa!
Hey, cut.
Sorry.
They're definitely not mine. I'm a dumb
Too
man.
late. The FBI are here. We've come for Bergen's blood.
We were gonna.
Let's
Let me get some food. But
set up for food. Get your food, and we'll carry on playing. How not to get massacred.
easy. Don't worry, I'll take the scientific way. You don't work with it? Yeah.
It is my hammer.
Shit's evil.
I'll have you know.
This shit's the devil.
Question stands.
You dare call me devil?
Did you go to loading in Brighton?
Yes.
Was it good?
Really cool.
Did you have to book in advance or?
No, so we just turned up, and the only thing we wanted to go on was the Xbox. And then the table freed up, and literally just as I was ordering drinks, I was just like, "Oh, do we have to do anything?" They're like, "No, just go over,
That's it.
clean the controllers." Oh no, we were playing on the Switch, and Gemma fucking hated it because we were playing Mario Kart, and she'd never played before, and I was just like, "Fucking die!"
You go learn.
Yeah, so she wasn't having a good time, and then we ended up playing something on the Xbox.
Nice.
And that was really cool. The cocktails were nice, but they weren't like for £10 cocktails. They weren't
Well,
that
£10,
strong.
right.
I had one
Okay,
called
yeah.
like the Pitcher, which was like a Witcher cocktail,
Nice.
and it was like this big and this wide. Must have just been one shot, and the rest was just mixed. No, I didn't order anything. Cool.
That place, I've been there before. So good.
Yeah, and their like D&D table is legit.
That's what you put in the group, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that
Right.
was really cool.
Do they have like arcade games as well as console?
They had like 2 or 3. I don't remember what they had. Oh, they had a Street Fighter arcade. I'm trying to remember the pinball game they had. And then they had a Pac-Man table as well,
Oh, okay,
like
yeah,
the
yeah.
ones where it's in the table.
Mm.
And then shitloads of like ball games and stuff like that. It was a really, really cool place, and everyone was like super friendly and stuff.
This is the Alex.
No, loading in Brighton.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. We should go for like someone's birthday and just play D&D because that table is fucking sick.
Did you hear about that place?
Gemma's mate told us about it.
Bullshit, she did.
No, apparently.
I did.
Yeah, I know. I argued for you. She was like, "Oh, we've gone to like all my friends' suggestions." I was like, "That's a fucking lie." So I left it there. But yeah, really, really cool. So
I'll have to give it a go.
Me and Charlie are going to be going towards the end of September. So the D&D place that you went to in the Kudatari, places?
Gudetama, yeah.
Yeah, you have to let me know where they were. Good.
They're quite close. Like the gaming place is on the beachfront, so you can't really miss it. The Gudetama place is only good just to look around. Like the food fucking sucks.
Oh,
Like
Oh.
not that it's bad, it's just very, very, very basic.
Sorry.
If you were to buy like the cheapest hot dog and the cheapest fries,
Yeah.
like it's nowhere near worth like 12 quid.
Gimmick cafe.
Yeah, but you do pay £10. So it was £10 deposit
Yeah.
to go, and it was the last day of Eat Out to Help Out, so our meal was literally £1 each.
Oh wow.
Yeah. But it's just like, it's a cool place to visit because you've got all the art on the walls, and downstairs there's a whole Gudetama and Sanrio shop. But the food is, nothing to write home about at all.
And so the D&D place that you went to, or the ones that had the minis, was that on the beachfront?
Oh,
No,
that's
that was in the
Lanes.
lanes. That's Dave's Comics.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a really good comic book shop.
I'm gonna hit that up.
Yeah, I've been going there for like the last 10 years if I'm ever in Brighton, and like some of the stuff they have is like amazing. But obviously, I don't read comics anymore. But then I just saw the D&D stand, like literally as you look through the door. So I was like, yeah, I need to see what they've got. Barely any dice though, which was
That's a shame.
because it was like pick and mix dice, but there was literally just like 10 that you could have. Yeah. But yeah, Dave's Comics is really cool. And there's a comic book shop next door as well, but I didn't look in there. But yeah, that's really cool.
Nice. Yeah, literally going tomorrow. So.
Oh shit, nice.
Yeah, going there for 2 nights. So gonna have a little look around.
We went to favourite restaurant we went to was called Food for Friends or Food with Friends. It's an all veggie restaurant, but it's like hands down my favourite meal.
Nice.
We couldn't decide what to have, so we shared a main, but then had like 4 starters and small plates like between us, and it was definitely the best food
Nice.
I had there.
Nice.
We went to Terra as well, which is like Brighton's voted Brighton's best restaurant, which is also veggie
Nice.
as well. That was like amazing, but like really expensive. Even with Eat Out to Help Out,
Just
it was
rinsed it.
like 80 quid, I
Damn.
think. Yeah, because obviously like food, but we had like
Drinks
cocktails
and
and
shit.
stuff
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that. That was really, really good. And that was probably the best meal we had until we went to Food for Friends.
Some places are extending it, aren't they? The old
Yeah.
deal thing they're doing
So-
it in September.
That Food for Friends place, they'd extended it, but they hadn't advertised it. So that was like a surprise, like when we got that. And there was like, because obviously everywhere we went was like veggie and vegan. But there's loads of, I mean, it's Brighton, so there's like loads of amazing places.
All the
Yeah.
options.
Yeah, really fucking good.
Looking forward to it. It's been a while.
But yeah, definitely hit up Dave's Comics. Buy some minis. And they had like walls and stuff like that.
Pop world there too.
Yeah, we walked past it and I was like, I should send them a picture of this.
I'll probably get some
A
terrain.
little tier.
I want to
when it
do
was
some
closed
train
or something.
painting anyway. I was thinking about buying some for maps and just painting them myself. That's a nice skill to have.
You drive, Tim. You do, don't you?
Huh?
You drive, don't you?
Yeah.
Right. You should come round and see my Warhammer stuff at some time.
Right.
Okay.
We should play at some point.
Is he trying to move in on our friend?
Yeah, Tim, what the fuck is...
That's my secret. I'm always trying to move in all
Playing both sides.
Nice.
Right, I need some fucking noodles.
I'm just building off our meat cube from yesterday.
You had a very cute
Keep
meeting.
going.
Yeah.
Momentum going.
Mm-hmm.
Sons of bitches.
So vicious. Yeah, cocktails at the loading bar. Sorry.
Yes, I had a pitcher 3.
Yeah.
And Gemma had...
Dear.
I don't even remember.
No, but they're cool. But
Yeah, so mine was £9.
Yeah.
And Gemma's one was the like collector's edition,
Nice.
which was it's only like £1 more for like a nicer cocktail, but they're not very alcoholic at all.
no. When we went, I was already like a couple deep, and that's bad because I was like, I want like one of these cool cocktails.
Yeah.
Like 30 quid
So-
later, and I'm like, where's my money gone?
We went with the intention, like we hadn't drunk before we went there, so we went with the intentions to have cocktails to
Oh,
get a bit
yeah.
of a wave, and then we were just like, oh, that wasn't that great, and then we just got like standard beers after that.
I'm quite fortunate that the only time that I've been there was with my friends who live in Brighton, who run a virtual reality marketing company, and they've done work with them. So they were like half price, and they just like put extra shots in.
Oh, amazing!
So they were very nice, but like 2 in, and I was just like,
What's the name
Rocket
of that
fuel.
company?
Virtual Umbrella.
I think I saw their office, but I have a friend who moved to Brighton who works for a company like that.
Yeah, there's quite a few of them.
Yeah.
Maybe one day I'll work for them.
They did a Resident
You're
Evil
thinking this year, weren't
That's
you?
where Kotaku's based as well, isn't it?
Sympathy.
Don't want to risk it now. Housing market, who knows what that's like?
2021. Apocalypse,
leave us.
mate.
Don't leave us.
But then we'll have to do it online, and my life will be so much easier.
He's right, you know.
Yeah.
Maps. Oh yeah, let me just have a quick look on Google. Yeah, there you go. There's 2 of them for you.
Fog of War, easily done.
Now live your life around us and don't move.
Oh yeah.
He has
Sorry,
got a
he's
point,
got a
actually.
point.
That
yeah.
would be better.
Refute that. Yeah,
I
can't.
can't.
Yeah.
I
Boom.
can't.
You got nothing, have you? You got nothing. I've got
I-
nothing
I
left.
feel like I'm that meme of the guy that interviews Donald Trump, and I'm just like,
Beautiful format. That
it's
is
so
That's-
good.
That's one of my
Literally.
favourite formats.
What was it on the piece of paper?
It was like this.
It was the charts.
Of like,
wasn't
it was
Yeah.
where he was like,
Actually-
well, look, we're first, which means we're last, so that's good, right? And the guy's like, huh? Like, that makes no
What?
sense.
Originally, it was like a series of graphs that said that they were best for the least amount of deaths on like a
Capita?
small, something like that. And then he was like, well, no, you have to take into consideration like all of the deaths, not just like the deaths from this small like thing. And he's like, no, but these say that
These
this
are the
good.
ones.
He's like, yeah, but that's nonsense. Like,
Anyone, you can cut the data however you want to make
Yeah.
it look great.
That's just spin. Like, you're spinning the numbers.
To my face.
Yeah.
Right now.
That interview with Donald Trump.
Yeah.
it was so good.
Just
Just
like-
that interviewer, goddamn.
Alright, top boy. When in the meme where they cut back to a shot of like Trump as well, he's like,
The stone face.
just look at that. That's where it's really good.
Once you have that 3 panel.
Yeah.
Chef.
Oh, flavour.
Sorry, normally I'd continue, but whenever I don't, if I
You get
do
food
that,
cold food, yeah.
when my food goes cold, I'm like,
I'll get it in you, boy.
let's feed it to a seagull.
Like, these are spicy from medium. My lips are hurting.
For a squirting.
That's what she said.
Got some wet ass pussy going on.
Oh,
I've got some wet lips, I tell you.
some whapping there.
Alright, hopefully this doesn't fuck up.
Cool. To you, man.
Now you fuck.
Sorry, carry on from here. Everyone said you're really good looking.
Scratch that from the record.
Sorry, just say no. Please slob one up.
Also, remember to pick up stamps and turn your copy of a notebook.
Don't use this for your own
to
games.
Netflix DVD hire.
I've got
Turn that book to the library.
to take back some videotapes.
Delete your archives on
Philadelphia.
Safari. Yeah.
Clear.
/Beldo theme.
Change all the
Unfollow.
names of your direct debits.
Cool, so we're back.
We are going
we
to...
had a break and then we...
Had another break.
Another break.
We were going to repeat the experiment we did here with the lights and the sounds on the other side to see if that was safer. So exactly the same thing when Sabine
Sabine's
gets
gonna head over this way. Is this her view of what she can see up to?
Pretty much, yeah.
Calm.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
you get to
push
about
us
here,
harder.
it kind of opens up. There's a little bit of a gap here. And there's a bit of a break there that you can kind of see.
Are there any rats about?
Make a perception check.
9.
Not that you can see, unfortunately.
What about?
You're kind of like
16.
looking around. Doing a Drum Travolta meme. Cool.
Let's run our science experiment.
Yeah, so I prestidigitate again to the right hand side now, seeing as the left was apparently no bueno.
Horrifying.
Yeah. Sabine came back and told us, so I said, let's see if the other way's easier to go down.
So you
Oh, yeah, and
step out a little. Whereabouts?
what is the range? I think it's probably 9 miles, isn't it? Oh no, not at all. A 30 foot. Nope, hang on. Sorry, 10 foot. It's really close.
Oh,
so
right,
sorry,
yeah.
yeah. So, but still in that direction at least.
Okay, so you do it like here,
Yeah, yeah.
and then scoot back round.
Yeah, yeah.
Cool. You do that. As you do, you kind of just here. 1 set of eyes.
Oh.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just kind of varying heights and levels. Or like this time, because now you're kind of like trying to keep an eye open for something. You hear like a shift, a movement. Again,
At that distance, or
yeah, probably
Yeah.
about what's that about 35 feet away from you.
shit, bad. There's no way we can. Right, anyway, I'll go back and tell
So,
the
yeah,
team.
you do see that there is like a little path here next to you.
You relay
yeah.
all that, yeah?
Yeah, I'll relay all that, including the path being there.
If
What's the plan?
combat is our only option, is I'm presuming you've described the left hand. It's perhaps more defensible with being just a front and a back, whereas you've mentioned the potential split corridor and down the other route. So if we're going to have to encounter something in the darkness, either way, it would make sense to at least know that there's only 2 ways to be attacked from. The alternative is to not go in any further.
Yes, we
I
should.
mean, that's not an option. We got to get through this fucking thing. So
Exactly my point.
Yeah, so Edwin
Let's,
didn't hire us for recon.
So
exactly, he needs to bang Edwin. So we got to get that on that. So
I would like to
Yeah.
get into his good books.
From what you
So to
say, these things react to sound.
Oh, yes. Yes, that was it.
You could move slowly, cautiously.
We can certainly try.
yes.
all of us
I have-
eyeball all that.
Yeah.
Are you wearing armour? You two are wearing probably like
I'm wearing armor.
I have disadvantage on the stealth checks.
Same.
big clanky
No way, you
shit.
can cast pass without trace.
Oh,
You
okay.
got any
That was probably the best thing
runes
to
that
do.
could help us? Again,
Pass
we're not
without
making.
trace.
Yeah, we're not making eye contact because I'm invisible. But
Pass without a trace.
Then, I mean, I don't want to get them to take that armour off. That's probably not the most effective plan, so yes.
I mean, I'm not entirely sure I can. It's been a while.
What ill fate has befallen on you?
what does it smell like in there?
No idea.
Crab salad.
Crab sound.
I'm just gonna vomit under the table.
You've got the bucket.
Okay, so you're
Then
gonna
you must
do
do
that,
it for
and then-
us.
Indeed.
And then perhaps we should still take the left path, just because then let's go.
the middle path, right? This one.
This
No,
one.
it's this one here.
The one on my character's left.
But so far we know you got eyes and
And
eyes.
eyes. But there's so on here there's
That's
2
the-
paths and the one behind us, whereas here there's
This
just
is the one path.
one at front and behind.
Oh,
Until we see
that's-
otherwise, and then we're
So-
screwed. But that's my
Do we
suggestion.
not wanna like probe this one and see what's down here? That's a entranceway, right?
Yeah, that seems to be another pathway. As Noe kind of makes a couple of hand movements, and that's not it. Gets out a burnt leaf of mistletoe and just kind of shakes it a little. Casts Pass Without a Trace on all of you. As he does, and you see some of the bugs crawl out of the holes. Don't come straight to you, but there seemed to be a reaction.
This is going to sound a bit strange, me being a big orc and all, but I fucking hate bugs.
Okay.
If one comes near me, I may shit myself. Just to let you know.
I don't think.
Everyone's got a thing. You know?
I mean, yeah,
Yeah, don't worry.
happy with whatever else, but bugs. Too many fucking legs, mate. I mean, what's that about?
It's
think it's
definitely
It's a very common.
yes, I believe a lot of scholars have been pondering that for centuries. But,
What?
So we're gonna take the left.
Do we want to?
I'm just thinking the middle we haven't even looked into yet. But then the middle is leading directly towards where we know the bugs are, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
I feel like we should do like a
Oh,
kind of
If we
get
can-
closer and closer and
Yeah.
closer.
Yeah, it'd be good if we're getting into combat to compartmentalise it rather than
crikey.
sorry,
Right.
rather than try and take everything on at once.
Mhm.
If we can do it bit by bit.
And in terms of us moving as a unit, what kind of order do we want to go in? Do we want to go with me first, so that if I do fuck up the stealth roll, I'm the first one to be hurt, or do you want me at the back?
Very wise. I think. Well, maybe you up front.
Yeah,
Recon.
because I'm invisible.
And then me at the front of the group.
Oh,
And
so
then you're at the
now
front,
I'm away.
and then perhaps Noah
So
and
I'll
myself
make
in the
the
middle,
silence.
and then our other heavily
about
armoured
20 minutes or
compatriot
so.
at the back.
So
Yeah?
just to and fro.
We
And it drops as
we
soon as
will
I fire. Or...
bookend.
Oh, well.
Okay, well, I will move to the front here.
Have you got a torch with you or something like
Yes.
light? Okay,
I'll
cool.
light up a torch.
I'll move ahead of that to get a vantage point.
Cool. So you got 2 light sources. You've got your torch, and then you've got light.
Yeah.
So front and the back, nice.
Cool. So you enter in.
Mm-hmm.
Who was after you?
Me and Noah.
They're travelling as a twosome.
Oh right.
And
Okay.
he's behind.
Okay. So you with a torch, as he comes around the corner and you're a little bit ahead, you once again see 5 different sets of eyes all look in the direction of the light.
Keep pushing forward.
Oh.
Looking at the corridor, is there like, how high is there any, it's just a short, like thin corridor, right? There's no...
Yeah, it's pretty small. The wall next, like, so this is just goes straight up, probably about 60 feet up. This one here on your right is probably about 10 feet high, so it is scalable. But yeah.
Can I try and do that then, actually?
Yeah, you want to try and climb up?
Yeah.
Cool. Make an athletics check for me.
Athletics, you say? It's 12.
Cool. Okay. So this comes out of stealth because you're actually trying to climb up.
Okay, yeah, fine.
You're
still invisible.
You're still invisible.
Yeah, cool.
As you start climbing, it's kind of hard to find any purchase because it's pretty much smooth stone. You use some of the vines to kind of give yourself a little bit of grip, and you kind of make a little bit of noise. As you do, you, darling, kind of looking down.
Crossover meme! It's a crossover
Ulrich.
event.
Yeah.
Looking down and having this torch, you hear movement, and you suddenly see about 3 or 4 live figures.
Oh shit!
They're probably about, so you've climbed up onto here, onto this corner. And you, because you're stood there, just this whole section here is now filled with just different live, leathery looking humanoid-esque figures, but some are on all 4s, others are like crawling along the side of the wall. They don't make me a stealth check for me with disadvantage but plus 10.
Okay. 24.
24. You hold your breath
Yeah.
and they don't seem to notice you, but yeah, there's like.
I don't like his movements when he does.
Oh shit!
Very much a spaghetti boy.
Yeah.
The boys are here.
Spaghetti.
Spaghetti.
I'm gonna move that over just so it's not so.
Oh.
in the way.
So,
Their vision's based on movement.
Oh god. Ulrich seeing this group of things.
You kind of like kind of get up and you're like, oh.
Oh, fuck me, right?
Would Ulrich feel comfortable engaging all of these things without any issue? Would he feel like he'd be up to it? Like, is there a... Do they look burly? Do they look like they fuck me up? Because I know what to do as a character now.
Sending them.
But Ulrich would want to just kill
Make
shit.
an insight check
Okay.
against these things.
Said 11.
Your exhaustion's already.
11. Okay. I mean, they seem frail. They seem much smaller than what you are. But there's an agility to them that's kind of unnerving.
Okay.
And as I say, there's 4 there. I would assume that you relayed that there were others.
How many sets of eyes did I see initially?
So it's 5, right?
Yeah, 5 on this side,
5 on
about
that.
7 on that side.
Oh, we picked the right one to
Yeah.
go for then, at least.
Or be like, these are like corrupt, whatever.
As you're thinking about this,
Yeah. They disappear.
slowly, one by one, they start to kind of retreat back into the darkness. This one kind of...
Okay.
This
Slowly.
is serious World War Z vibes right here. I'm enjoying it.
And that one slowly starts to slink off
Okay, he's not
back
going
into
to
the darkness.
Is everything okay? Is at the front there? Or?
Well. He says this as quietly as possibly he can.
Yes.
There's fucking zombies in here. However, weirdly,
Not using the Z word.
Ghouls!
when I stood still, they didn't see me.
Sabine, having seen what happened, can she try and traverse along here now and have a look down here? Because
Yeah, so for you,
Yeah,
being
that
up,
milkshake's gone straight.
being up top,
Mine's alright. You'll be pleased to know.
doing okay.
because you're still a little bit limited by like light and shit, of course. You can start to see this area. You can see that there are walls that seem to navigate through this space. Just make an intelligence check for me.
She not too smart. Straight intelligence, right?
Yeah.
That is a 9.
9.
It's a wall.
Yeah,
I'm on
yeah.
top of
There,
it.
there definitely appears to be like some sort of structure to this area that you don't fully kind of grasp it. But yeah, from your vantage point, the light from Ulrich, you see these figures slowly kind of make their way down here and kind of disappear behind this wall here.
Hearing that they're undead ghouls, Frederick kind of takes a bit more of a bolder step forward and just starts like looking around, shining the light.
Okay, as you step in, shining your light, the hive, you see a few insects start crawling out of the holes and slowly start flying
Okay.
towards you.
I kind of retract the mace towards myself a little bit and take a step back.
Yep.
I'm so scared.
So,
Go on.
still floating towards you. Only about 5 feet or so every like 10 seconds or so. They're slowly making their way towards you. Not menacing, but just...
I was going to say, if I can take a torch off Ulrich, how does it work when I'm invisible but I'm holding?
You can hold something. I think it's just you can't like attack or anything like that, and you can't, I think, use an item either. If you're just holding it, it's fine.
I think
but
the
it
torch
just
would go invisible as well, wouldn't it?
So would it emit no light?
You're asking the real edge case
That's-
questions.
yeah.
Yeah.
This is an FAQ jobby, this one is. Does an invisible torch
Got to
go
test
as well?
it. Yeah.
let's let's take to the forums.
I can speculate, but
I'd guess that the light source would not work.
I'd
like it to
actually,
work,
maybe
For the record.
it's when you cast the spell, things are turned invisible. So maybe when you pick things up, they fly around like a poltergeist. So in that case, then it
Yeah.
might be.
That makes sense.
Anything the target is wearing or carrying is invisible, as long as it is on the target's person.
Yeah,
So,
so,
if
yeah.
I take a thing,
It flies
will-
around the room.
It flies around the room.
Yeah,
Guess so. I mean, you can actually read into that both ways, but I think that makes sense.
yeah, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
Can I? He's
And
not
it's
here.
easier.
If Ulrich was here, I would ask if I could steal his torch and try and go for a recce.
Oh yeah, because then you get into trouble of like if you were juggling, the balls would disappear and then reappear, and then that's probably a bit of an abuse of the spell.
Flies or insects are still coming slowly towards you.
I'll go back around this wall.
Okay.
I'll turn light off.
Okay. You extinguish light, and as you do, see the flies kind of hesitate for a second and slowly start to retract back into this hive.
Fuck a bitch.
Pussy.
Don't walk away, bitch.
Yeah, I think when I'm able to, I'm going to try and borrow Ulrich's torch. See what more I can learn, see if it's as bad as it is that we're all thinking it is up ahead, and then let you all know where we're at. And then we just run in and just fuck them up. Bring it on, bitch!
Hey, you can certainly do that if you want.
Oh,
Ah.
okay. Think this one. Nope. Fuck. Does anyone have a dagger or anything they don't need?
Are you shouting that?
Fuck. No, just,
Nah, just
that's sorry.
clearing your throat.
I'll discreetly turn the light off. Anyway, I cast Mage Armor, which I probably did earlier on, but I'm going to do it now.
I've totally got spare daggers, but if I throw one
that's
at
not
you, you
concentration.
won't see it
Yeah.
coming.
8 hours.
Hey, judgment call. Were you shouting that, or was that just...
No,
Okay, that's fine.
but I still have on me a newspaper from Luxem. I'm gonna scrunch it up, cast light on it, and then throw it down the hall.
Okay. What's this? Yeah, this would be Dex. Make a Dex. Just roll a d20 and add your Dex modifier for me.
I think I have one. Yeah, straight 15.
Straight 15. Okay, so you come back around here, cast light on it, and kind of lob it down.
Like a paper ball.
Lob it down here. As it kind of bounces, you see about 7 figures rush onto it,
Fuck.
and there's like a frenzy of and there's just like a blur of movement here, and you see the light, the insects start to float back down towards
them.
towards the light.
I want to
Is it-
see how that plays out.
Is it concentration?
Let's see. No.
He's just lobbed a piece of paper down the hole.
No, it's
Okay.
if you apply it onto a object, it just lasts for an hour.
Cool.
I want to see how it plays out with the bugs and the things.
Yep.
Can I see what those things are? Bearing in mind that I have dark vision for 60 feet. I mean, I can see shapes.
I've got also got dark vision.
Yeah, dark
Well,
vision.
luckily, dark vision doesn't really play into this too much because the light.
Oh, because the light's
emits.
there. Yeah, fucking idiot.
But make a perception check from this distance to see what kind of details you can discern.
9.
9. I mean, yeah, humanoid-like figures, very agile, juttery movements, kind of bits of like bone protrusions coming out of them, very leathery skin.
Okay, I'd like to assume I know that's like an undead because that's something I've been around for a while.
Yeah.
I would like.
So you guys have like held fire whilst he's
I'm
like
just
just yeeted this. Insects are still slowly.
Yeah. What I wanted to do, I can't do.
Okay. So after about a couple of minutes, the kind of almost like firefly-esque insects, they're probably still like the size of your fist, but a good kind of few of them just float around the area where the light source is. They just kind of float around it. And eventually these kind of like humanoid figures all kind of slowly lose interest.
Well, having seen this, I'm now gonna like go over to Ulrich. Like, I'll get close enough so it's not. To go. Can I borrow your torch? Have you got something that's a torch, or have you lit something?
Yeah.
Can I kind of lean down to him and borrow it and stay up
Yeah,
there? Yeah. And now I've got it. Can I keep an eye on the bees, we call them, the insects? Like now that this has come up and it's emitting light and it's floating, is there any change?
Doesn't appear to be.
Okay.
Can get you make an intelligence check for me.
Yeah.
Go on, girl.
Figure it out.
21.
21. Kind of seeing everybody try different things, kind of taking a second to think about this, you would surmise that these insects seem to react to magic.
Ah, yes, because they went to the light spell but not the torch.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then when Noe cast.
Past that trace, they came over. Okay.
Interesting though. Wait, light, is it a cantrip?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, yeah. So, magic seems to attract these things.
Okay, at the point of, when it's an ongoing effect, I suppose.
Yeah.
And then, would I assume that light also light, and non-magical or otherwise, attracted the other guys as well, didn't it? The humanoids, give or take.
Certainly seemed to make them more aware.
So they might just be looking with their eyes.
But Ulrich was stood there with a torch. He was still, and they didn't go at him.
Shit. Alright. Well, in which case, keep with the torch, because I don't think it's an issue.
You trick it down to me again.
I'm
Could be
gonna
movement.
keep it for a sec.
Yeah, fine.
I've got an idea. Can
Oh.
I?
Yeah, go on.
I was gonna say, can I try and traverse this wall and see what's down this corridor? So, like, kind of walk along here as far as I can.
Yep. So you kind of start
With
coming
the light.
down this way. And that.
Obviously, stealthing. Or
Yeah,
being
yeah.
cautious. None of us want to like
Here come the meat scissors.
got into the hip.
Beautiful ribeye.
Ah, okay.
That's rare.
I got you.
Oh, I see what this is.
I see what's happening. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the distance? Is that like from there to
Yeah,
So
about 5
lost.
feet.
5 feet?
Yep.
Oh.
You still keeping light up?
Yeah, I'm not going to break it.
The insects just kind of just float around it. They don't seem to be attacking it or anything like that, but just very much attracted to it.
So you guys just see the light just down here and illuminating this. Feel free to follow. But I think
Well, now we're all out of whack, so I concerned about
Shuffle.
concerned about safety. I'm gonna rush forward and be about here.
Okay, if we're all going to start moving, can I get everybody to make a stealth check for me? Plus 10.
Plus 10.
And whatever your other pluses are.
14.
Is that with disadvantage?
Yeah.
17 with disadvantage.
Wait, why do you have disadvantage? Oh, because
Because
your
I
armor.
have
Yeah.
heavy armor.
Okay. 13.
30.
Oh,
3
30.
zero.
Cool. Cool.
Wow.
Good,
Zero.
good, good, good.
Right, 19.
19. Okay.
Tens across the board.
Overall, oh, actually,
Yeah, it was plus 10, right?
yeah,
Mhm.
he rolled like
Hype.
27. Okay, overall, good. Kind of taking your time, moving slowly. The soft dirt does help, kind of soften the impact of you kind of walking along in your heavy armor. So far, nothing seems to kind of react to you guys moving.
Sabine, I can't see you, but I'm assuming that light is you. Where are we going?
Left or right?
I mean, left.
Right.
No, left.
Right.
Ulrich's gonna just. He's kind of getting a bit frustrated with all this sneaking about. So he will kind of. Still stealthing, but blunder forward a bit.
And then we hit another wall, do we?
And then see a wall in front of me, right?
He's
Let's
gonna
just
try
keep
and
going left.
jump
That's a way to get through a
onto
maze.
Actually, left.
Keep turning
So I'm
left.
gonna go that way.
Are you going to run along the wall?
I'm gonna go back this way then.
Cool. So you kind
Is there anything here that I can see?
from that area? Not a massive amount because it's,
Say I'm
there
still-
isn't too much light.
I was gonna say I'm still there if you're looking.
Okay.
So if you are looking, left or right.
Okay, now I'm gonna look right. Sorry, do you want me to get the way?
No, that's right. I'll figure a way out.
Let me just move Ulrich's and chop him in half.
Ah,
So we must turn left anyway.
left it
It
is.
seems to be a dead end that way.
Cool. Sabine's gonna get herself over there.
I would
you get
say we
to
go on.
here. I don't want to cut my hand off.
I'll be left and everything.
Oh yeah, this is good action.
Ooh, that's it. Tear that shit.
Oh my god!
These are walls, right? These squiggly bits.
Yeah, the squiggly bits. That's the only way I could like.
Can we see
annotate.
over them then? Are they low?
No, they're about 10 feet high.
Ah, but somebody else is seeing these. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
These ghouls.
What are you into? Ghouls.
You know, little green gold.
Little green ghouls. Ghouls are real.
So as you get up to this corner here, you see kind of shining the light down. They're just like,
Do they react to this bobbing torch at all?
as the light gets brighter, so they are very much aware of it. But you are invisible and you are rolled pretty high for your stealth, so they don't immediately run to you.
Oh dear, if they run, are they gonna climb up the wall or come this way? Yeah.
Seeing this occur, Sabine's gonna pass the torch down to Ulrich very slowly.
I can mage hand it if it's gonna make it things easier.
You're about, what, 7?
7 foot 2.
Yeah, so it's not super far to kind of lean down.
The walls are definitely higher.
Yeah, they're higher than him.
Cool. Yeah, so I'll pass it down to you, and I'll just. I guess now I won't be able to see any of the detail of what I'm walking on now because of
No,
it's gone. So I'll.
it's still kind of like climbing up a little bit, so you can see the line on this side, but yeah, it's just a little bit precarious. You start running about. I'm gonna start
It's
making
gonna-
you roll.
I'm gonna hug this wall then and just keep making my way down here as far as the light spills. And
Okay. I will push forward then, seeing as I have the torch again.
Yeah. We should just
Head on down the
This
end
is
to
a
end of this
labyrinth.
corridor.
We should just keep turning left until we know where we are, and we can start turning right. That would be my suggestion.
Why is that?
Left.
Left. What?
I'll keep
Because
an eye.
eventually we'll
Push
look
out.
back on ourselves and then we'll know where we are. And we'll have mapped a logical section of the area.
That seems smart. It does.
In a labyrinthine maze such as this.
So you want me to go left here then? Yeah.
Yes, because we know not where we are.
All right.
Pretty easy to get lost down here. So, and the benefit of always turning left is we know the way back because we will then always turn right.
This is the way.
This is the way.
Okay.
You
get
yeah.
into.
I'm gonna try and be quiet going into this. You kind of see there's an openish space.
Yeah, because as you kind of come around this corner, you can see that the light starts to fill this area.
As it does,
Yeah, we'll move forward.
let me just.
Hold that.
Yeah. You.
Nice.
See this, and you see.
Oh,
Uh oh. Dad?
is that you? I'll roll my stealth now. Not good.
You see another cluster of them here.
Oh.
So as you walk in, you kind of like turn around.
And I've rolled a 12, so I haven't stayed very still.
You
Okay.
just hop in from foot to foot.
Do I see this?
Yeah. So as he comes into this room, like because it starts to fill this room, that corner's like one of the last areas, and as you're like, yeah.
Shit.
So
Could I get, once again, as you enter this area, everybody, obviously you've already made yours, can I get everybody to make a stealth check for me?
Is this plus 10?
still plus 10.
23.
Yeah,
23,
animal over there.
12,
15.
15,
16.
60. Okay. Still relatively high. You, as you kind of, as you come round the corner and you see these like just live, bony figures. Like some of them have got like a lot of chunks missing from the face. You can't help but let out a little fear fart. And they.
Are they?
They are all looking directly at you.
Okay, I'm so sorry about what's about to happen.
Can I,
Charles.
He's going to react on instinct on this.
Would I have heard them?
can I see the...
You would have heard noises, but this is about 5 feet, so you'd have to make some checks to get through them.
Has Sabine seen this is about to go south real quick? Yeah, she's seen them, right? And she's seen that they've clocked.
Yeah, they haven't bum rushed him, but they've all. He's made enough noise that.
There's a fly there. Sorry.
Oh right. Okay. But he's made enough noise that they're aware that there's some presence here.
Yeah, Ulrich is going to attack because he's freaked out by this. And he will attack in a
Sabine's
second.
ready to attack as well.
Okay, cool.
Crossbow ready.
Oh, yeah, there's the fly.
It's like a fruit fly. It's down. Right.
Ulrich's like, fuck! And leaps forward.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Cool.
shit.
Right. Can I get everybody to roll initiative then for me?
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, the wizard of time is gonna
That's...
dunk on all of you.
Ooh, girl, she already done
It was
that.
Right. Okay. So let me just
Stunning.
make a quick note of that. Okay.
Oh.
That is great.
That's the content we subscribe to.
Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah, that's
Very metal.
Oh,
When you said you bought a camera, I was like, oh, okay. And then when you whipped it out, I was like, yeah, that's
I see you know your judo well.
Photography is not all about flagpoles. I'm gonna put some dirt in your eye.
Right, okay. Musical ambience by Tim Hill.
It's my teeth.
Can you do us the dun 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 with your teeth? That's actually pretty good. Hey, that's pretty good.
I could hear the orthodontist spill from here.
Right, so
Sold now, mate.
25 to 20?
20. Oh, yeah, 20.
20. Cool. So, Noe first.
Well, hang on. Have you given everyone's initiatives?
No.
He's just asking.
Oh.
Yeah.
Whoa, alright.
It's like you just woke up from a nap.
We've all rolled some
Yeah.
dice, okay.
Well, you hit your head pretty bad.
2020 coronavirus.
What are you talking about?
We're just throwing some dice.
It's
2015.
4 years.
Just gonna make a quick note of theirs real quick.
Dun, 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 dun.
Okay, yeah, so 25 to 20, so you got 20.
20.
Oh, I got 24.
Jeez!
Somebody's got a big
I'm
dick.
fast
yeah.
as fuck, boy.
So that
Yeah,
is
24. Because I get to add my proficiency to initiatives because I'm like playing with time. So motherfucking blink. No, I'm losing faith in that after
yeah,
it fucked me over last
Shit,
time.
yeah.
So
okay. 15 to 20?
17.
17. Cool. Right. 10 to 15.
Oh boy.
Okay. What did you get?
3.
Nice. No, that's cool. That's cool.
Good thing I'm at the back. Soon to be the front.
Just for the record, Sai made that great line and then dropped a bit of mushroom out of his mouth.
Someone missed his mouth with those sticks.
Yeah.
with those dicks.
With them, dude.
That's unusual for him.
Because he does love dick.
You love that dick.
Love that dude.
Guys, I'm editing this out, so.
Like, fuck are you?
Cuck.
Cock-a-doodle-doo.
Fucking hell, that's a lot of noodles. And this is regular.
You get noodle bar.
No, a new one called Noodle.
Bar.
No.
With 2 U's.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
that's what I'm talking
No, that's
about.
what I'm talking about.
That's what
Cool.
I'm talking
Okay,
Yeah, it's fucking bare nice. We've done
yeah.
it like 4 times.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Quinn, you
Yeah.
are up first. You
Yeah,
hear,
damn right.
you hear some noises.
My
and
time
you,
sense
and you
is
just,
tingling.
You just see Ulrich go, fuck it.
And then
And start looking.
and then charge off. So, can I see these from where I am? Don't forget, DM, I have dark vision.
Shit, how could I
Don't
forget?
forget.
So from where you are, you can just see these two. So you come around the corner, you'll be able to
Yeah.
see the rest of them.
I relay to Noah and yourself at the rear. We have company. Get on guard.
On that.
What is it that you see, my boy? I'm your elder.
Have you
so-
brought a child into this decrepit dungeon? But it is not me who you are referring to with that, I assure you.
while you guys are chatting, I'm just getting mauled by
Now, no, wait a minute.
Get, like, inside pulled
Let me
out.
just tell you,
offence.
actually.
Hey, zombies.
These microaggressions stem back quite a long way.
Did you guys watch? Is it Dead Set, which is like the big
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
end scene where like the guy's getting like ripped apart? That's me right now.
That's you. Getting absolutely noshed.
Absolutely not. That was a great show, by the way.
Amazing.
Charlie
Well,
Brooker at his best place.
Yeah, it's really
Strong
good.
Brooker.
Spells are naughty here. They don't like them. So I am going to.
Just as a quick bit of retconning,
Mhm.
because a fair amount had already carried on, or had already happened.
I think I know what you're going to get at, but go on. Well,
Cantrips?
about cantrips being okay, yeah.
They're not powerful enough to draw their attention.
Okay.
Good. That's
But
what I
with
was
the
going
light
to.
spell, because we'd already kind of gone into that.
Yeah.
I was going to hedge my bets anyway,
Yeah.
and start with a sapping sting on the one that's right in front of my compatriot.
Cool.
So he needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
That's a 7.
Nice.
No.
Good constitution, these boys then.
Real great. Nah, he rolled a 4, so yeah.
Blam.
Kirk
6 points. Oh shit! Of necrotic damage.
Okay.
They've just doubled in size.
Like an amoeba.
I'm
They
scared.
just split.
I'm just
How many again?
6 points of necrotic, but he does fall prone, which is most important.
Okay.
This
So,
guy
yeah,
here,
so that-
because you will be very good at whacking.
As
this
it
thing.
kind of
Fuck this guy up.
shoots out this weird like
Yeah.
greenish
sap the
like
vitality.
spike into it. It seems to hit like a pressure point and it
Oh, the noise.
collapses
Oh,
onto the
no.
floor.
If you could die quietly, that'd be great.
Hit that one.
Why won't you die?
And then I would like to get ready to swap places with Noah because
Cool. So you just kind of push up
Yeah,
to the
I'm
side
just
so it's easier.
they're all yours.
Hearing that,
That's
no
right.
way. Indeed. And moves forwards.
Kind of
Backflip.
10, 15, 20.
Do a barrel roll.
Kind of gets a little bit of distance from them.
Yeah,
Do
that's
the 900-degree barrel roll from Sheev.
I'm
The Ace
expecting full
Ventura
matrix.
rolls.
Yeah.
Light switch on the wall behind you.
That is a deep cut. And I'm a fan.
I'm a fan.
Just going to keep that up. So instead,
Crikey.
My milkshake was great.
Maybe it was.
Did it bring the boys to the yard?
Yeah.
it's going to throw 2 darts at this one here, or attempt to anyway. That is. Yep, that hits. And that one still hits. Okay. So that is. Okay, so that's 12 points of damage to that one there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, not too bad as he just flings 2 darts on it and it penetrates it, but you being fairly up close notice that there isn't any blood that starts to trickle out.
That's not right.
Very, very dry.
Not a whap then.
And he's going to hold his position there. Sabine, it is now your turn.
So seeing the engagement occur, is this one currently like in this direction over here, like looking towards?
Yeah, it's looking at him.
Would this be classed as flanking?
No, because you're above it.
Roger that. So the only one I'd get sneak on would be.
The one that's on the floor. But because it's prone, you'd have disadvantage. So it'd be a straight roll, but you would still get sneak attack.
Because none of them have gone in combat yet, can I get assassinate?
Ah, shit.
So that gives you. So you wouldn't get assassinate because they're not surprised, because they were aware of your presence. But because you're going ahead of them, you'd get advantage. But it's still prone, so it's
Yeah,
still a straight roll.
unfortunately, it gimps you, but it aids melee.
Okay.
being prone because they've like gone to ground.
So is it a straight?
It's a straight roll, but if you do hit, then yeah, like I said, you get sneak attack. But
Cool.
it's not doubled or anything.
Okay.
Not kind of.
Let. Okay, cool. If I was to, just theoretically speaking, just 'cause I'm trying to get the handle on assassinate. If I was to jump down on this one with a dagger, would that be a surprise? Because I'm currently invisible.
No, so
No.
it is not
Fine.
surprised that there
Is
isn't
combat
someone
going
that,
on?
yeah.
Okay, fine. I'm gonna just go for straight roll then on this one with sneak attack with the dagger. No dagger. Crossbow.
Roll to attack.
The best way to think about assassinate can only really be used before we've actually rolled initiative.
Well, it was a 20. on
Cool.
that. And that's a grand total of 28.
Wait, so is it a natural 20?
Natural 20 though.
Right,
28,
okay, cool,
yeah.
cool. So yeah, so you will double everything.
So I'll
Caricature.
go for the first shot. And then, so that's 3, double that to a 6, plus 2 for the modifier.
Yep, so that's 8.
8.
And then roll your sneak attack, and then double of that.
Oh my lord.
It's 9, doubled to 18.
Plus the 8, so 26 points.
26 points of damage on Prone Boy.
Prone. Cool.
Okay.
How's he looking?
He's looking rough.
I'm gonna, sensing the need to.
Is it kind of like punctures a vital organ? Starts scurrying about on the floor.
Oh, I also drop out of invisible now.
Yep.
I love that you have
Yeah, that is
a
very
model
cool.
for
Yeah.
It's very sweet.
Sensing the necessity to end these fuckers as quickly as possible, I'm going to use Action Surge to go ahead and take an additional action and shoot it again. Shoot her!
Shoot her.
Shoot her!
So this time, disadvantage. Yes.
Yeah, no, fair. Okay, in that case then, I'm actually,
I missed that. Sorry.
It's on the floor. This isn't a ranged attack.
because there's no perks to sneak now, I'm just going to go for this one instead.
Nice.
Cool.
So, just a straight roll, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I can finish off.
Yeah. That is going to hit probably 14
Uh,
plus 8.
Yep, that hits.
Lovely stuff. So 1d6 plus 2. 3 points of damage.
3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Every little helps.
It does.
Cool. So yeah, so that one kind of sinks into its head. Okay. It is now their turn.
They're here.
This one. This one. This
Hey
one.
boys.
This one
I'm
is
very
going to run
ashamed.
at Noe.
But they start pouncing on you. Like they're all over you, just kind of clawing and biting into your body.
This knobber stand up, did he?
Yeah.
Scrubby boy.
No baby boy.
Let me just do. Okay. So, all of them are going to make 2 attacks against you. So that's 6 attacks.
Yes.
Yes.
Good one.
It's fine. It's not like I haven't raged or anything yet.
Okay.
But you haven't had a chance to be reckless, so
That's true.
So the first one is like a 9 and an 18.
One of the bits, what
I'm okay actually. Thanks though. A 9,
And an 18.
18 hits. Yes.
18 hits. 15.
Nope.
I think that hits. And a natural 1.
No.
18.
Yeah. It's 2.
And a 21.
Yeah.
So
Pretty
3
good.
attacks. So one of them just kind of starts like slicing at your leg. And you just back off. Whilst the other two, one kind of, the one that was on the floor kind of
grabs around your leg and starts biting into your inner thigh. Awfully close.
Crikey!
Whilst the other one has like jumped onto your arm and is like biting into your shoulder.
Nice.
So that is. That is 15 points of slashing damage to yourself. And the one on Noe
Crikey, okay.
These boys mean business.
misses. And misses. Noe just kind of slaps its hands out of the way and like kind of puts its knee up against it as it's like biting and just knees it away. Seems pretty calm.
Needs
get
it.
that?
Needs it
Not
no way.
He's too blurred. He's too fast.
There's one on Noe. The others are all just pouncing onto the biggest piece of meat that there is.
King.
I'm more than just a person, mate.
Ulrich, it's now your turn.
Right.
I mean, I kind of hoped you'd gone before the undead guy, because then you could just mobbed him. So,
Yeah.
but such is
Life.
Such is the undead.
Noticeably pissed off by some weird little shit biting the innerness of his thigh.
He's biting me. The fucker's biting me.
He would like to, in the glorious cry of yellingness and stuff, silent scream. he would like to rage. That's rage. And now I'm going to kill him. Kill him now.
Kill him dead.
Kill him.
Recklessly.
I've been looking forward to this.
And that is a 27 to hit.
That hits.
That hit.
That hurt him.
Hurt him. I
Hurt
him.
the snake.
Oh.
Snake.
That is 9 points of damage.
9 points of damage. So as you kind of shirk it off of your leg, and just and you like its head bursts like a watermelon.
Stunning.
As you do that, and you cave its head in, its body, and there's an explosion of hot, steaming, just awfulness. Liquid sprays onto you. I need you to make a. You should be okay. A Constitution saving throw for
Okay.
me.
17.
17. You are all good. No way. No, it's just outside of it, so he's fine. But yeah, this thing just explodes, and there is just like it. You feel it start to like burn like your lungs as you're breathing it in, but you and just and cough off most of it, kind of pumped up through your rage.
Okay.
Cool. So that's your first
First
attack.
attack, and I will now like to turn yeah, I'll just fuck on this guy.
Fuck on him.
Recklessly.
Fuck a doodle do.
Good job, I did that recklessly. That is a 26 to hit.
6 hits.
And that is 14 points of damage.
14 points of damage.
Come at me.
Cool. Yeah. So you kind of this time kind of backhand, underhand it like into its cave, and you actually kind of see it crush its ribcage upwards and inwards, and it starts and trying to claw its way up the mace towards you.
I'm really glad you guys who are listening have to see the faces that Nathan is making.
Not yet.
I literally, my nipples are erect. And showed up.
And there is spittle all over your face. Cool. Frederick, picking up the rear.
Here he is.
Here we go.
Here comes the ball.
So I'm going to run in, because that sound is quite recognisable to
Yeah.
me. So can I squeeze past this here boy?
Yeah. Quinn had already kind of
I
moved
have
aside
to
for Quinn.
let you through as well.
No.
And mutters, clasps hold of his holy symbol and yells, "Begone, wretched beasts!" and performs Turn Undead within a 30 feet radius.
Okay. Roll a d20 for me.
Ooh, wah.
Man, you gotta keep tugging on that string, huh?
12.
Hold your symbol. Put your hand out. Say that. And as you do, there's like a faint... Nothing happens.
Fuck, man. This is what happens when you backchat a deity.
Yeah.
Bonus action, summon spiritual weapon.
He's back-chatted like 3 at this point.
What school of magic is that?
What, spiritual weapon?
Wait a minute.
Cleric.
But is it divination? Is
Oh,
it...
sorry.
The symbol. What's the symbol?
If you click on it, it will tell you at the top level, second level, something.
I think
Second.
it's evocation, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, evocation.
Cool, you're fine.
Cool. Yeah, so I'll just go to attack this nearest one. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got a sword or something down there.
You got what?
Axe over there.
15 to hit.
Top shelf. Thanks.
15 to hit which one, sorry?
The
little one, I think.
Yeah,
One
this
of
one here.
This one in front of you.
Yeah.
Cool. Yep, that hits.
And that is 6.
6.
Bludgeoning? No, force. Sorry.
Cool, yeah, so after... Oh, fuck, panicking, you kind of cast spiritual weapon, create this ethereal axe, which is quite dull.
Oh, boring. I'm actually fucking bored by you.
I'm gonna go. Like, I thought I was up for this fight, but
Swings and crashes this zombified-esque creature into the wall, actually cracking part of it. And as it kind of falls back down to the floor.
just fucking come at me.
Give me a
Okay.
fucking kiss.
Back to the top. Quinn,
Cool. Firebolt on.
make a perception check for me.
Okay. I will do. My perception is 15.
15. Cool, okay, carry on.
What?
What?
The bees, not the bees!
Firebolt.
Is the charge.
Level 0 spell.
Yep.
To be clear. I will try and come maybe here.
Yep.
Because I don't want to be at the back. Because now it's left unguarded. So there's 3 people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to fight this one. And I shout to Ulrich, you don't need any help.
Everybody's...
Yeah, wind that up a couple.
He just goes.
And then
Covered
I
in
will firebolt this one.
Ichor
and
and
nowhere.
shit.
Yeah.
Oh man, that was only 17. 11 to hit.
Hits.
Oh, no. Oh, cool. 12 points of fire damage.
12 points of fuego.
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 So risky, it was almost 17. That is me. There's no other bonus actions.
So how many points again?
12 fire.
Thank you.
10 and 8.
See that
What a
one?
story, Mark.
The full.
Okay,
Full Monty.
Yeah, that's me.
perfect. What level spell is spiritual weapon?
Second.
What have you done?
What
good
rat
to
have
know.
you brought upon us?
No way.
No, it's fine. I don't turn on dead.
Do you, Frederick?
You have to reclass, aren't you?
Noe now up close and personal
Again.
with this thing.
No,
It's just going to pull out this
Everyone's gonna kill
kind
me.
of almost like elongated like scimitar, but slightly thinner, and just kind of
Hey,
two swift moves. Two
I
swift
like
moves.
Noah.
he's a flash boy.
Indeed.
Natural 20
Oh, he's
Lord.
gonna kill someone. No.
and a natural 18.
Aim
So
for
yeah,
the
both
bone,
definitely
Lord.
hit.
My word, he's a tripod.
You're a tripod. I know the brains of the organisation is you.
Your former mentor.
But he rolled a 1 on the
Guys,
damage
out,
die.
go.
So,
Did he actually?
Yeah.
Did score then?
Still good though. Okay, now he's rolling like shit. Cool. So yeah, so you actually see that he kind of like carves off a good kind of portion out of the arm and then slashes open the chest, and you can see that there are organs inside, but just dried, shriveled, kind of it's not good. It's not good.
Old cardboard.
It's not looking good for that one. Sabine, you want to make a perception check for me?
Yeah, sure.
Everybody is making perception checks.
It's not great actually. That is 13.
Never mind.
Ah, fuck.
I'm
What
super-
are we missing?
It's me now.
That
It is your turn.
Buzz in.
Sorry in advance, everyone.
Am I going to get sneaky on Uno? Or
Yeah, you got
either or?
Yeah, they're both within melee range of Auric, so you would get sneak attack but not advantage.
Buzz in. Let's do that shit then. I'm going to go...
Assuming you're still holding the torch, or have you dropped it where you were?
I'm still holding the torch. Yeah.
Good to know.
What weapon are you using? Oh, it's one-handed.
It's a mace, yeah, so it's 100.
Mace Windu.
For such a little demon, it's only one-handed.
Yeah, mate, it's all
Little
good,
baby
innit?
boy inside.
Oh, fuck.
Just turn it upside down.
Oh, I thought you didn't want to talk to me. But no, that's fine, you do. You do you.
Crossbow expert's bonus action is to be able to basically use the crossbow as the bonus action. But can I choose the order in which I get the sneak on? So I can go crossbow.
No, it's just whatever attack lands
Okay.
first is what you get sneak attack on.
Oh, okay, cool. All right then. Well, first then I'll go for crossbow back of this one's head.
Cool.
With sneak.
Yep.
So let's roll to hit that shit. That is a grand total of 9 plus 8. 17.
Yep, 17 hits.
Yeah, lovely stuff. So that'll be 4 points initially,
Mm-hmm.
plus 7.
Cool.
And then with crossbow expert's feat of being able to also use another weapon with a single-handed item, essentially is what it is. Oh, let me read it to you. When you use the attack action with a one-handed weapon, you can use a bonus action to attack with a hand crossbow.
Yeah, so it'd just be.
So can I then fire or throw a dagger?
No, because it's specifically a crossbow.
So another crossbow bolt.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll just 2 shots back of his same guy again.
Cool, so make your second attack.
Oh, that's probably gonna miss.
T-shirt.
That
Two
is
shots.
grand
Oh.
total of 13.
Insult
13
two
still
chains.
hits.
Okay.
I thought we said 2 chains.
I don't have a lot of
I couldn't start
armor
two
or anything
chains.
like that.
No.
I let my hit an 11.
Cool. So it's just the 1d6 for this.
Yeah.
Just the one.
Yeah, no modifier.
It's 4 points.
4 points. Cool, so this one that's like been looking up at you and kind of been smacked into the walls. And you're just like.
You don't like me no more.
Don't like you. Okay, it is their turn. So. So yeah, this one. Yeah, it's gonna attempt to
clamber up and get up here with you.
Come boogie, bitch.
You would technically get a attack of opportunity because it is leaving your melee range.
20 something.
That hits.
Get out the way.
Get out! Get out!
9 points damage.
9 points. As it starts to like clamber up, you're like, oh, don't you fucking and smash it into the wall, and it's like, and like the lower part just starts to like.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
So that's that one.
He dead!
Gone.
How about this? Sabine just looks at you and goes, cheers.
The one directly in front of you is just going to carry on trying to attack you,
Right.
as is the one in front of Noe. So that's 2 attacks on you. That would be an 18
Yeah.
and 12.
Yep.
Cool. Okay, so that would be. Oh my god. 4 points of slashing damage reduced to 2. And then for. I've rolled like 1 and 2. 1 and 2 for everything so far. The one against Noe.
Sucks to be you.
It's a natural 17, so that hits. And that one also hits. It's 2 against him. Let's try a different damage die. It's better. It's cool. Okie dokie. That is the end of their turn. Ulrich, it's back to you.
Cool. I'm just going to continue to
Fuck on him.
fall on him, apparently.
That bastard style.
A bit of flavour, I'm going to say... Is it Azizi's? Is that his name?
easy.
It's easy. Let's do this.
Fuck it too right.
Oh, fuck.
You fucking suck.
14.
Yeah, 14 hits.
Cool. I rolled a 2 and an 8. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, it's pretty much natural 1 or.
Yeah. That would be 12 points of damage.
12 points of
And
damage.
then just put the human.
Wait,
thing
no.
on. So that I'm not having to.
What's 8 and 6? 12.
14.
14 points of damage.
14 points of damage. Okay.
It's further up. There it is. There we go.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I damaged.
Merman.
I did
I'm a merman.
16 on the other time then. My brain.
It's probably been really top to be fair.
Sorry, yeah, probably box at the bottom there.
8 and 8 is 16.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. It is what it is.
Okay. Cool.
Right, I'm not about those
Frederick.
Hell yeah.
Oh, wait, that's my just one attack.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah.
But wait,
There's
there's
more!
more! Hang on to your seats, baby. Because this one's a screamer!
26.
26 hits.
11.
11. Okay. You, once again, kind of using this mic, and actually crush its head like down into its shoulders as it kind of like it starts kind of pouring at you. As it does, you can see like a burbling.
Oh, fuck.
And its head like explodes at you. Constitution saving throw.
24.
24, you are fine. As it explodes and there's that same kind of caustic liquid and gas that kind of emanate or explodes onto you.
Oh, get this fucking shit off me.
Yeah, you are covered in fucking just
Stank.
disgusting.
There's a lot of stank up in there.
Luckily it doesn't smell bad, but that's okay.
Cool. That is
My
that
vibe.
one. Gone. Okay. Yeah, sorry. Frederick,
So
now
now-
your turn. Unless you're doing anything with your bonus action.
I can't really do much during my section apart from rage, so. Oh, I can move around a lot. Let me just, yeah.
Move around a lot. By turns into a breakdance.
Crash through the wall, gets their attention.
I'm gonna swing round
Nice.
to the back of this dude.
Okay.
Oh no, what have I done?
Just as
What have I done?
purely in the interest of keeping it, if you were one square over, you just get advantage against him because you'll be flanking it. Just so you know.
Ulrich though, just wants to get behind it because he thinks that's better. That's more than RP's choice then.
Okay, that's fine. Just making sure you know.
Yeah.
Frederick,
So I'm gonna send the.
make a perception check for me.
Okay.
23.
23.
You see an army of undead
Just
approaching you.
you hear a. As you look above, and you can see that descending down upon you, probably about 10 feet away, 15, a series of flies, kind of a little bit of light emitting from them, just slowly making their way towards you.
Would I believe your eyes?
You also feel a slight vibration in the ground.
Not fighting one of those fuckers again.
Don't know what it is,
Are you trying to kill us,
but it's
mate?
very faint at the moment. Your turn.
Okay. I shoot the spiritual axe towards this boy.
Yep.
And it's less than 60 feet, so I can make an attack.
20 or 30 feet. So once you cast it, it can only move a certain distance.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. 60 when you first cast it. 20 after.
But that is
It's 15.
10, 15. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's fine.
Cool.
Just
So,
clarification.
yeah, no, I got it mixed up. I thought it was cast at 20, bonus at 60.
That's
13 to hit.
It hits.
Oh, okay. That is,
These are some soft boys.
I think that's softer wafter. Sorry. 8 force damage.
8 force damage.
Yeah. That's my bonus action.
Cool.
But wait!
There's
There's more!
I'm sure there is, but as you do that, you smack it with such force that kind of it indents its body. You being right next to it can actually hear most of the ribcage just as it gets flung down this corridor, a little bit out of your line of sight.
Son of a bitch. Is it dead?
It's dead.
You killed it. Oh. Hang on. Well, that was my bonus action, so. Fuck.
I can't believe you've done this.
Can't believe you don't, though. Have any of the dead creatures dropped anything?
You can make an investigation check if you'd like.
With pleasure. Nope, not with pleasure. 7.
7? No, and I mean, just from looking at them, like a couple of tattered rags, barely anything on them. Most of what would have been on them, you kind of assume would have degraded over time.
Actually, is there like rocks on the floor or anything like that?
From what you can see, no. No, it's just that soft layer of dirt. However, could I get everybody now to make a perception check for me?
11.
24.
19.
22.
22. Make one from over here as well.
Is this Infinity War? Is this Infinity War?
I don't know. It's just some random playlist. Okay. You, once again, having already sensed it, there's that vibration is a little bit more prevalent, and you can also hear just sounds similar to what these were making, but sounding like they're getting closer to you.
I don't think it's under us.
The fly things are still kind of slowly coming down towards you. And at this point now, given the time that's passed, they're slowly kind of just floating around you as you're concentrating on your spiritual weapon.
I'm gonna drop spiritual weapon.
Cool. So you drop spiritual weapon. They're still kind of floating around, just little kind of residual effects. It's getting louder.
I can't be the only one that hears that disgusting sound.
Should I hear it? Or was my
Yeah, do we hear it?
At this point now, you're starting to like hear it, and there's could be 10, 15, possibly more. Like it's weird because you're in a giant kind of like stone room, so it's hard to tell where exactly it's coming from.
Does Sabine, from her vantage point, have any better?
You can see from here.
Probably
Not really,
no.
yeah. You're kind of blocked off from most positions.
So I just... Yeah, I can hear that.
Ulrich turns around. See what you can see down the corridor.
So I got the torch.
Yeah.
Just a
Dead end.
Yeah.
He will also look this way as well then.
Yeah.
Okay.
At this point, Noe, perhaps we should hide. We can take a few of these, but more may be difficult.
How do you suggest we hide?
They didn't seem to notice you earlier.
That's true. Alright, I'm heading down here.
And what I'm gonna do... Oh, fuck you! I'm gonna reach into my tinderbox, pull out some flint, cast light, and just chuck it into this corner here,
Okay.
and then park myself over here.
I mean, there's space for us both down there, mate, if you want to
That's
come
where I
in.
wanted to fucking hide the flint.
Oh, I see.
Sabine's going to lie down.
So you lie down.
Where's
He's gonna-
Noah going?
He's going to run over here and actually pull a body onto himself.
I'm going to do exactly the same.
That's where
fucking
the
thing.
light is.
Move the light.
He's going to come here then and pull a body onto him.
I'll chuck the light down here.
I'm going to do that as well.
Okay.
And then I also want to press the digit. Oh, fuck, it's only 10 feet, isn't it?
Yeah.
Shit. Okay, I won't do that until I need to.
That's fine. So the flies slowly start kind of drifting off of you. Could I get everybody to make a stealth check?
No.
Still with a plus 10.
23.
23.
15.
22.
22. 15.
21. Sorry.
21. 22.
Did a mistake.
37.
Hmm?
For Noe.
37?
He's a boss.
Damn.
And you're shining lights on him.
He ran into the light.
Yeah.
Sorry. Like, for me, I was just seeing, that's like the best place for him to hide. And then I was like, oh, wait, no, you just lobbed something there.
Nah, it's hiding in plain sight. No, he's like, I'm so good, I could just fucking stand it.
Okay, as the...
They
With
won't
the
see
light
me.
on his face.
So what are you doing? Are you just kind of like pressing up against the wall?
Crouching, but yeah, pressed up.
Of course, you kind of crouch
Like Solid
as
Snake.
these kind of
Snake.
fireflies kind of start drifting off of you and going off. Just as they start kind of going down this corner, you see about 3 or 4 figures here kind of start and they slowly, you get some that come rushing into here. You get some that rush into here.
Oh, fuck.
You get a couple that climb up onto here.
Okay.
So
I place a hand on my religious symbol, but don't do anything just yet.
Yeah.
Just really concentrate hard.
2 run down here.
Oh no!
Oh, you're gonna get kissed.
They come down. Don't seem to immediately notice you, but
I want
this one starts kind of roaming.
Yeah, as he comes over to us two, I want to press to digitate some sound 10 feet.
What the fuck?
I'm doing like an avatar thing. By putting you in danger, I want you to actually be able to do something with it.
Okay. Obviously, I don't know that,
wise.
so
No,
fuck you.
So this one's just kind of roaming. These two,
Oh, they're up on the.
they've like you kind of like lying down and looking
Uh-oh.
like upwards. You just see
Shit the bed.
they don't seem to notice you.
Oh.
These start piling in, and it's at that point you see that these two are kind of somewhat drawn to the light just off to the right hand side. And what noise do you make?
It can only be like inoffensive noise, like a soft musical notes or something. Maybe just like the sound of leaves in autumn being crunched upon as you walk down a forest
So
path.
you feeling like okay, I feel pretty still, and you can see them like you just hear underneath your feet, and you see this. You see all of these suddenly, like you just see sets of eyes. As
They all come into
they all rush to this area. You actually get nudged to the side a little as they all kind of
It's like,
Good God.
as they all start to.
time, Frederick. I want to cast a message.
Before this one moves, can I grab it?
Yeah.
You grab your thing.
Make a
Grab your thing.
just make an attack roll because you'll be grappling it. And kind of like,
Can I do that recklessly, or is opportunity say no?
no. Okay.
The standard attack roll, what was?
Yeah, just with your athletics for this.
Okay. 25.
25. Yeah, you.
Would I?
Just give it a...
What about snap his neck? Is that something I can do?
Make a strength check.
Just take his head clean off. Bruh.
Am I still raging at this point?
It took a little bit for them to come through, so it's like 6 seconds. So it's been more than 6 seconds since
But
you
no.
hit something. So yeah, straight roll.
15.
15. Yeah. And as you do, it's like. And you actually see like bone like now sticking out the side of its like jugular.
Okay, but it's still not grappled.
Yeah, but you got it.
Okay.
Yeah, so this runs up as well, and you can see that it's relatively dark here. There is light away from you, but they heard a noise in this area, and you can see, like 7, 8 of them all kind of like.
Fuck this shit. I'm casting.
Before he does, can I message him? Secretly.
Make another stealth check.
Okay.
Because is there any like verbal, semantic?
Probably everything because it's a cantrip. Yeah, all 3.
Cool. So stealth plus 10.
28.
Cool, you're fine.
I message you, Frederick, and say, if you have it within you, now is the time.
Clutch onto my holy symbol and just call out and say, Soldering casts you out! And I go to, perform Turn Undead.
Okay.
Oh shit, maybe we
All
shouldn't
of
have
them.
fought these guys.
What challenge rating does that affect?
Half. But if they have less than that, that has a different effect. So everything has to make a 15.
Okay. What if they're higher than that?
Higher than half, then they just turn. If they're less than half, they get destroyed.
Cool. It's good to know.
Okay.
So, okay. Because of Quinn, I'll let you roll 2d20.
Thank you, dear.
Thank you, dear.
Maybe we shouldn't have thought of these, but it's too good an opportunity
Yeah.
to.
I was complaining that I haven't used this whole time.
Yeah.
Now is the time. And do you want me to take the higher?
Just what did you roll?
11 and a 4.
Okay. So you kind of you shout this out, and like there's almost like there's like an anger to it, not out of like hatred towards your deity, but just out of frustration that you had this power and you're just not quite able to find the way to kind of to utilize it. And it's in that frustration that as these things, like there's a couple of them that you can like smell their breath. They're like inches away from you, like, and you can see just like almost like completely white irises. Like you can kind of tell now that they probably can't see very well. And yeah, as you do this, there is a slight flash from your holy symbol. There's still a darkened colour to it, but there is still a flash. And yes, it seems to work. So that is, what am I rolling to beat?
15.
Con save?
Wisdom.
15 wisdom. How many are there?
For every single one, within 30 feet.
Oh, so there is 8 of them.
Every single undead?
Within 30 feet.
Ulrich just gets Thanos snapped out.
Let's be careful with that shit.
What was it again?
15.
15. So as you kind of do this, and you also just see it like a flashing light, like compared to everything else in here, it is almost blinding to you all. And yeah, like a good, about 6 of them all, and just start bolting it. Like some of them like climb up and over you and start running off. Some go down here. These ones kind of scatter off again, knock into you a little bit. Sorry. Up here. But you still have these, there you go, 2 kind of just, they, because if they succeed, nothing happens to them, right?
Yes, that's correct.
Cool, so that's 4 attacks against you. As you've done this and the others have kind of scattered off and they're kind of, and just start kind of carving into you.
What's the initiative?
At the moment, it's loosey-goosey.
Alright,
Loosey-goosey.
fine.
This is like a surprise round, essentially,
Alright,
for
fine.
them against him.
Cool. Weather the storm, Frederick.
No, the highest was a 19.
That hits.
Okay, so 1 hit.
Okay.
As they start kind of biting in, and like you can see one that's got these like kind of slightly jagged, kind of hodgepodge teeth bite into you and actually shatters its teeth on your armor. You do take what is that? That's 8 points of slashing damage as it like slashes into you. You'll get.
Can we get involved?
Yeah. So these ones.
Can I react to that?
Yep.
I will, out of frustration more than anything. Oh, you can't. Yeah, grabbing something is an action unto itself, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. No grabbing, just with my mace, just hurl it at the nearest. Like, there's no finesse. It's like instinctual.
Cool. Roll to attack.
Is initiative a ability check?
Yes, I think that's why, like, bards get to add jack of all trades to it.
Okay.
Because it's dex related, so it's
21.
21 hits.
So,
It is a dexterity check, so in the same way that athletics is.
7 bludgeoning.
7 bludgeoning. Okay.
And wastefully,
Mhm.
due to feeling this surge of divine energy,
Mhm.
I will expend a spell slot and use Divine Smite to deal 2d8 of radiant damage.
Okay. So that's cool.
Watch out for the bees.
This is 10 radiant.
10 radiant. Chuck on another d6 on there for me.
6.
Okie dokie.
Oh, yeah, I'm dead.
As you, well, not so much that, more just you feel a presence that has been lacking since you made that deal, and as you kind of smash into it, there's like a shining light that billows out from your mace, and again kind of just crushes its chest inwards, and with enough force to kind of push it back onto the floor. Is that just your one attack?
Yeah, I only have one.
Cool. Okay. So yeah, everybody else, Sabine, Quinn, and Noe get to go against them. You can choose to do what you want with the person that you got grappled.
What now?
Yeah, just all.
Okay, I will just attack him then.
Okay.
I'll attempt to kind of like, with the mace, kind of just like crush his face with it.
Nice.
Yep.
Nice.
If only I had 19th on crits. 28 to hit.
Hits. Yep.
Which one did Frederick just hit?
That one. That.
Cast fire bolt.
I'm gonna do firebolt as well.
Oh,
Cool. So,
Same one,
yeah,
different one.
Oh, gee.
12 points of damage on that guy.
12 points of damage. Yep.
And then again.
Mm-hmm.
Again.
20 something. Yeah.
Probably blast someone near me then. In that case.
Another 12.
Cool. Yep. You two. Are you attacking the same one? Or?
Well, do you wanna? Well,
Oh, you go first.
I'll do the one that's nearest me then. In that case.
Is yours a cantrip?
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it then.
Same. Natural 20. So do I re-roll these two?
You can.
Or
You
double
can
them?
either re-roll them or double them, whichever you prefer.
That's pretty high, so I'm gonna double them. Maths. That'll be 30 points of fire damage.
30 points of fire damage. That one is just immolated. So as it's like scurrying backwards from Frederick, it's like you just see it just and it's like
And I want to be as the fire fades. I'm standing behind it.
and you as you're like oh shit, kind of curve it off to the other one, roll to attack the other one.
Yeah.
Nice.
That is
That's a lot,
Frederick gives Quinn a
what's with all the,
26.
what's with all the dice?
I was just rolling in case it hit, I was just rolling the
So
sneak.
you don't get sneak attack on.
That's fair enough.
Yeah.
In that case, then it does hit. It's a 26.
Cool.
And that is 10 points of fire damage.
How much?
The other one. 10.
Cool.
This knife.
Cool. So the other one kind of takes it into the backside.
Pussy.
Cool. Actually, he's just going to launch. He's going to just fucking straight up run into it. Fucking why not? Okay. Both of those here. Cool. So that one, he actually runs up and like skewers it and drives his blade up and upwards and starts opening up the actual chest. He just kind of looks over yours, kind of prompting you to finish it.
Oh, okay, yeah. Medium rare. I just hang on. Takes a while for the website to load.
That's fine. I understand. Understand your plight.
So obviously, as it's taken damage, I just point between its eyes and cast Toll the Dead.
Cool. What is that again?
Point at one creature you can see within range. The sound of the Dolorous Bell fills the air. So it's cantrip. If it's taken damage,
Mm-hmm.
it is 2d12.
What's the save?
There isn't. Oh, sorry. Yeah, there is. 15.
No, they just died.
Wisdom.
Just
15.
dies.
So rolled a natural 14, but it has -2 to its wisdom.
Oh.
So yeah, roll your damage.
Oh yeah, this is the only time I need to use the d12.
That's why.
And that's the bonus.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's still not quite enough.
Oh,
Even
shit.
though it's skewered and ready and waiting for you, there's a bell and you can see like part of its head like crack open. It's like
Yeah. Frederick now has an embarrassed look across his face and just looks back at his like emblem and is just seething, for lack of a better term. But knowing he's using up his reserves pretty much.
yeah. Cool. And we'll say, just for the sake of brevity, Noah just like, okay. And just slices up and it just kind of parts on the floor. You are... What are you doing to it? Because it's got like 13 hit
grappling
points
it.
left.
I'd like to
so-
think this whole time he's just been like, stomping it.
He's doing a Batman, just like
Yeah.
Vengeance.
Yeah, well, I was dragging the mace like across its face. So
Stop macing yourself. Stop macing yourself.
I just continued dragging it down the rest of his body, really.
Cool. So yeah, so
Sensually.
because of the way that
Work at the pressure point.
because the bloody end, I think it is actually like a morning star.
Okay.
So what you'd have to do is like kind of carefully with the hand on the back of the Husks head, kind of carefully place your fingers around the ball of the morning star and just smash it into its face and just rake it down the front of its body, and you just see like bits of skin like peel off and like teeth fall out of its face as it just collapses onto the floor.
Hot.
What you two see is after kind of Frederick has kind of done this magic that you haven't seen him do for like a little bit of time. You can see that these flies have once again started to fly around him, and
Move my eyes.
there's almost like an etherealness to the image before you as you feel somewhat connected with your deity. Still on patchy terms, but
Are they gross flies?
Yeah, maybe they're not. Maybe they're not the bad.
the body themselves, there's about like 6 legs, and it's like a black body, but there's like a bulbousness to the top of its head, and that's what's emitting this kind of faint, luminescent light. And it's just got wings just kind of on its side.
Nah, no, we shouldn't be fucking with magic then.
No.
Not
Is
even.
it
Not if
any
you
of
don't
them-
have to.
Any of the flies near me?
No, I mean, so far from what you've all kind of surmised at this point now is that magic is what attracts them. So, and as you'll kind of take a second, appears to be quiet near you, they slowly start to float away from you, kind of drifting back up towards the hive.
Sabine wants to jump down from here.
Zip! Join us back on the ground floor,
Yeah.
shall you?
Make an acrobatics check.
Okay. 17.
Cool, that's fine. Just wanted to see if you eat shit.
I'll do a backflip as I do it as well, yeah.
Backflip for style.
Superhero landing. I just go up to Noah and go, because like these flies, I'm just like, do you think maybe what we're looking for is up there? And then point towards where they're coming from.
Maybe.
I will get you to make an Arcana check.
Oh, yes, please.
Let's pick a pretty nice.
Arcana. What's the name?
This one. They are not. I think this is more of a
22.
defense than anything else.
22.
You would know that there are certain insects, kind of not typically found on this plane of existence, that have a very strong affinity towards spellcasters and magic users. the construction of it, the way that it just looks like someone has removed this from its natural habitat and placed it here to be an aversion to people that rely on magic.
Okay, so it is
A deterrent.
It is a deterrent, yeah, against people casting magic. Yes. So.
Okay.
Yes, let us be prudent in our use of powerful spells as we move forward.
What can I say? That was fucking cool. I mean, you were gonna die there. You were like really fucked.
It was
And,
unfortunate that they made their way to you.
Yeah.
It was the guidance of the three sisters that saved us just then. Let's not forget that numerous deities watch over us and protect our souls.
Would have been
All one
16 attacks against you.
I could take it.
I'm not wearing hockey pads.
Dog state.
It was a big dog.
Right, are we continuing on and turning left?
Yes.
All right.
I want to hang back and catch Frederick for a second.
I am turning left. What do I see?
If you're still holding the torch,
Yep.
you see. Not that you would know this immediately. Oh yeah, you would. Even I've forgotten which way is which. Another dead end.
I shout back. It's a dead end this way.
Spain's gonna pace forwards, join you. And then guess we go.
Yep.
Still all moving stealthily, or are we just...
Yeah, back to that. If I may
Backflip.
catch Frederick for a second then, before we go any further.
yeah, if I just get you all to make this roll, then we can do that. Still plus 10.
13.
14.
14.
23.
23.
33.
33.
Oh.
Them rogues.
That's
now.
20 higher than us. That's a whole nother D20 higher than us.
This is where
The fun
what's his
begins.
name just gets 43.
Yeah.
No, just 30.
No, he can't see himself. He's like, what the fuck? I'm
Oh.
so fucking stealthy.
Luckily, the higher rolls compensate for your low rolls.
Suckers.
So far,
Losers.
nothing seems to...
I'm stealthy.
How long does Turn Undead last for?
A minute.
A minute. Okay.
Oh shit.
Oh.
A second wave.
Yeah.
There's going to be a second wave.
COVID-19.
Cool. So you start exiting this area
Yeah.
as you're
Yeah,
walking.
I probably don't know it's only lasting a minute, but I want to catch your ear and say, if we make it out of this place alive, although you are a fool, and I want you to know that.
The opinions of yourself mean nothing to my reputation or
Then
my beliefs.
the opinion I have of you having potential can also be discarded then, I suppose. And
I do not need the praise of some boy to tell me that I have potential.
I'll just let the kiss away.
I was merely going to show you another way to power, and I kind of show you like my books and my scrolls and my pens and papers and stuff, my bics and my biros.
Stationary village.
Pick up the new Dungeons and Do's Bic coming to W.H. Smith this fall. A Menzies coming. Yeah, I just say, but clearly you don't need any aid. So, on you be it.
Though you may present yourself and kind of find yourself running away with your beliefs, sometimes you do offer the gift of knowledge in the most obnoxious ways possible. Is it possible to learn this power?
Not a Jedi.
It is not a power the Seldarin sisters would tell you.
I see through the lies of religion.
Let us get out of this place alive. We shall see what we can do.
Ulrich shout back. Am I still turning left?
Yes, until we can go no further, or we have retraced our steps. I believe that is the most prudent course of action. Having no clear visibility of anything else.
Ulrich has gone.
Good, no, that's fine. I'll just
turned
look
left.
into the darkness. It's fine now. Don't mind me. It's me and the ghouls.
Yeah. As you're kind of coming up here, Frederick, could I get you to make a perception check for me?
That's a natural 1.
Natural 1. Okay. Luckily, Noe is more observant than you. He just kind of, you see him stop and turn around. We should move.
Post haste.
Let's get Shimmy in.
And as he kind of says that, and you all kind of start kind of moving a little bit quicker, you hear in this general area.
Not a fan of these buggers.
So there's one corridor.
Cool, so you carry on.
My doors.
So you get to that, and
Shit. Yeah, okay.
And we keep it moving forward.
Yes,
There's no left.
then take the alternative. Go right.
You're right on my right.
you're all right.
You are all right.
I'll just keep carrying forward until I...
Ulrich. No, all right. All right. Shit, we're back there again.
Oh shit.
Cool.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Oh.
What's that?
It's been in front of us this whole
The whole
time.
time. Oh, Ulrich. All right. All right. All right.
You found out my secret.
Alright.
It's there, right in front of us.
Secretly.
I did wonder why he was always wearing that red armband.
Wait, are we the bad guys?
So cut this out.
Like politics and the gang.
No, politics.
Cool. You're gonna just keep pushing.
Keep
forwards?
pushing forward, just stealthily, I guess.
The next juncture, which would be here. What can we see down
Reveal.
I'll
Yeah.
Here
So
Single
my
woman,
head.
reveal yourself.
tear that area there.
How far can I tear? You just say.
Yeah. Just
Also
tear.
the tear.
You say when?
Just until it gets to this bit of paper here.
That one there.
Yeah. There you go.
Nice.
Clean. You get to keep that now.
Ah, sick.
sick, bro.
Cool.
We'll be
So,
selling
so
it on
you
Patreon.
come into this junction here.
Like a
See
room.
like that?
No,
Which way? We're going right or heading straight on?
heading straight on and and also the sound was approximately in this direction. So
Okay.
I suggest we head straight on. I'm open to counter offers. I am not the
Hey, you're the smart one. I just do the hitting stuff. So let's go.
compass. If we're happy to continue pressing forward, then
So you keep pushing forwards. You just want to slide that bit of paper over.
let us get our
This one
bearings
here.
before we start
Yeah.
delving deep.
Cool.
What's that?
Shuffle. No, not gonna work. 3 was too much.
Cool.
I guess we go.
We
We'll
go
go right then.
Well, to the
Yeah,
end
you
at
got,
least.
Yeah. So you got a right or
So what can we see? As in, can we just have a peek?
yeah. So if
peeky
you
down?
turn and you look down that way,
Yeah.
get you to just.
I don't know. I'm gonna.
Yeah. Do you want the scissors?
We need a
Yeah,
s-
scissors, yeah,
Stanley
yeah.
knife. Shh.
The old cutter.
Little cutsies.
Oh, Ulrich.
No, mine behind.
Actually, a pizza cutter might work quite well there as well.
The pizza cutter would work. quite
In
well.
a shocking turn of events.
What do you reckon? Is that far enough down there?
Yeah. Why not?
Fuck it, yeah, go on then. So.
This is the kind of shit you miss when you play online.
Yeah. I can just click and drag.
So anything of use down that descends into
Uh,
that corridor? It's
Just
just another.
seems to be another corridor.
Okay, then down to the end we go until we keep going.
What?
till-
Down
I'll
this
just keep
one.
going.
This one?
Yeah.
No, the one at
No,
the
no,
end.
one at the end.
Oh.
Cool.
Oh.
So you get
Oh.
there and just kind of tear that. Oh, so
Yeah,
as
no,
you
that
kind of
is-
get there and you turn
that's
around, you can just
Just-
see like a group of 3 all huddled together. Like
Oh, what? Right down
Right
there?
on
There,
that.
that
just,
corner.
just on that little nubbin
Oh.
to your right. You kind of
Let me
like.
trim this up.
Oh, okay, sure, we'll go down here. Turn. Oh.
Okay, I'm like,
Shall I try a thing? Oh.
Could I get you all to make? Actually, I'll just get you because you're at the front. You get you to make a stealth check for me.
okay.
Still with the plus 10. That's kind of coming up to the end of it.
An hour, is it? On that, yeah.
15, 17.
18, maybe? Yeah.
Let's go for 20.
What will you give me?
You're lucky they have a minus. So they slowly, kind of bits of drool hanging off their shins. They don't seem to immediately notice you. They're kind of, you can see that their eye line is trained on the torches.
Okay. I'll kind of back up slowly and just be like,
Not down that corridor. Yes.
and then I swoop down this one instead.
Just tear that bit of paper off on your right hand side there.
That's
Yeah, so just get rid of that.
The whole piece.
the whole.
Yeah, the whole piece.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there you go. There's nothing there anyway.
Just a load of rag. So I get rid of that.
Yeah.
It's like Christmas, this. It's like getting my presents.
Musical presents. Musical presents? Fuck.
I didn't realise Christmas came more than once a year.
You get the present for like your sister or something because it lands on you, and you're like, oh great.
I'm just heaving
So
away.
it just seems to be a corridor. If you want to move that paper a little bit over, just so you can see if there's a wall on your other side.
That one. No, it seems to be actual. Just
Yeah, keep going.
Path.
Keep heading down.
Keep heading down.
Cool. Keep it going.
I'll try. I'll tell you what. I might just remove. Actually, no.
Spoilers! no! Oh shit, is that
That's alright. You don't know how to get there.
You can trust us.
I'm just going to keep
Yeah,
going.
well,
You know our playbook is
So
turn left,
mate.
turn left, turn left right now. So,
So
true.
far, yeah.
so you know where we're gonna go anyway. So.
The walls shift.
Hey, that was a completely like
I'm
an
sweating.
innocent suggestion, right?
Yeah.
And I'm happy that it's.
Hey, when you
relatively
said
well.
about it, I was like, I can't actually remember where the exit is. So see if it works.
We're locked in. Okay.
Oh, didn't you?
I'm going to remove this bit because I don't think that's actually doing.
Oh,
sorry,
no!
pal. Sit down.
Or it gets pulled away by a magical force.
flying paper.
Which way are we heading?
The next left.
There isn't. So straight
Okay,
down.
straight
Straight
down.
up.
Straight until we can
Straight
return.
Oh,
Well,
man.
until we hit a complete,
Straight up.
complete dead end,
out.
then we start doing rights.
Yeah. Okay. There seems to
Well,
be
no,
a
it'll
left.
take us back home.
To the
So
left.
as you kind of go across this doorway, you see another grouping, about 10, all just.
What?
Could I get everybody to make another stealth check as you pass this doorway?
This doorway here.
Yep. So
Plus
probably be the last time.
Last one.
Yeah.
Count. Oh, you a natural 20.
18.
Second one of the night.
30 total.
Only
total.
30, 31.
31.
Oh! Seems like this motherfucker.
19.
19.
I give you a cheeky little.
He
Now I'm
got
hard.
33. And what did you get?
18.
18.
It's the last time for past
Pretty
checks,
good,
isn't it?
yes.
Okay.
So let's hope you don't bump into another large grouping.
Well,
Because then it's going to get real naughty.
we're going that way, yeah?
Yeah, that way,
It's
yeah.
fine, I've got a few manoeuvres.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, if you hadn't have had advantage last time, you'd be fucked.
You have to go into the cleric state.
And left again, I guess we would do.
Yeah.
So it would be left, left.
Again,
so
I'm
left,
open to counter
left.
offers, but,
It's a good strat.
Cool.
And once Ulrich gets the thing, he's
So
going
yeah,
for
so
it.
got
you
it.
get
It's
to
a
there,
clear direction.
and then you can kind of see
guess
that
we-
there is a bit of light kind of coming out from that opening there.
I'll
just
hold back
move
like,
that now.
there's a light down here.
As
I'll
you
smooth that
do
now.
that, like just past the door and just behind you here, it's another set. It's about 2 up here, and there's about 4
In that.
in that corner, all just kind of shaking.
2, well, like here.
Oh, we got a.
Yeah, so there's 2 right there,
Okay.
and then there's 4 in that kind of little group.
Okay,
next.
can
So
Can you stealthing again?
Well,
it's the last one.
okay.
No, plus 10.
Shit.
No, plus 10.
Shit.
Yo. No resurrection spells this time.
So you have a choice to make.
Oh,
I don't think we do.
no, we do.
I don't really. Okay.
Double 19s.
Nice.
So-
Nice.
Oh, because with disadvantage, right? So you-
20 total.
I got this
20
one.
total, 19,
22.
7.
7.
A natural 20 again.
Oh.
21. That's my third of the night.
Praise be!
Okay. So, luckily,
Jesus Christ.
as you're kind of walking along, you kind of see it and kind of see them kind of gathered in the corner, and you don't realise as you turn, you scrape the metal of your armour on the wall. But as you start doing it, Quinn like instinctually puts a hand back and stops you.
Why is it happy fucking Quinn?
Yes!
And they all
We were
just-
travelling together.
Yeah.
and you slowly continue out of the room.
Okay.
So what do we see down here before we go any further?
Well, make a perception check.
Because I don't want to go too far. I feel like I've robbed
7.
us
Um,
off the fucking floor.
It is actually more of the same stone work that you had in the previous hallway. Same carpet,
Left things.
but there does appear to be a kind of heavy set of doors,
Pass through it.
maybe about 15 feet ahead. Does appear to be like various scratch marks on it from this side.
So you tell us.
I'm like, there's a door down here, big one.
We have a choice. We can either head. This is just some different terrain, different area, or we thoroughly explore the terrain we've come through. Having heard what we all heard, I would vote for the former.
Yeah, so you're all
However-
kind of stood there, and there's like 2 of them that just like you can just around the corner you can see like an eye.
Oh yeah.
Here.
Don't make me do the writing on paper trick again, because I don't know how much leverage I can get out of that. How much mileage I can abuse.
I think based on the experience, we'd all be like bolting for the door, right?
Yeah, I go up
Yeah.
to the door and
Okay, that's-
attempt to open it.
So
Fine.
you go to open it.
Mhm.
It opens.
Cool.
There's a bit of heft to them, and you kind of push them over. You can kind of see that it actually, as it's opening, it seems to collect a bit of dust on the other side. So you can push it open, and it just carries on even more.
Okay. Head down then.
Cool. You get in. As you do cross over, you can see that there is like a big wooden beam on your right, and if you all kind of enter and kind of turn around, you actually see that there are like latches.
Okay. Well, I will close the doors and put the
lock it
latch
behind
on.
us.
Yeah.
So
Very
as you kind of put
wise.
that in, it kind of makes a boom noise, and just from the other side, as there's like.
Oh.
I'm glad we're out of that fucking maze.
That was horrific. I'm going to need a drink.
Mm.
I'm eating a stiff pie, I think.
That's like a very strong beef and ale pie.
Yeah.
Like a pie that's stale.
And that's where we're going to call it.
Ah.
Because you are heading
Damn.
into some thicker stuff.
Cool.
I mean, not that that wasn't thick enough.
Oh,
as
that
it
was thick and juicy.
But
Yeah.
dummy
what's
thick.
coming next is dummy thick.
Oh, yeah.
How many C's of that thing?
I'd say about 12.
Ah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's a lot of C's.
So for the sake of,
They're juicy.
I've never had to do a maze before, so I was like, I don't know how this is going to work.
They went quite well.
Yeah, I was
really
gonna
well.
I was gonna go down the route of getting you to do like survival checks, but you came in with a plan of how to navigate. So I was like, cool, well, that saves me having to do that.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Cool. Right. Well, we're ended there for the podcast. I hope
We're on
everybody has enjoyed it. Follow us on all sorts of social media and shit. Otherwise,
Thanks from all of us at Dungeons, Dice and Dudes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
please leave a review
Praise
on
be.
podcast, SoundCloud.
praise be to Yevon.
Praise be to Evan. Yeah.
Not that this podcast has anything to do with Final Fantasy, nor is it endorsed by them for legality reasons.
Yeah.
Have a monster. if you
Your
wanna
Japanese
endorse
RPG
us.
of choice. It's always your choice.
Cool. Right. Well, bye. Bye, Sai. No, don't fucking clap again.
No, don't clap.
Twat.
3, 2, 1.
I fucking hate you all.